Hello and welcome to episode number 39 of the Terminus podcast for the weeks of November 14th, 2015. I am your dispatcher Ellis, otherwise known as Train Man. With me, my engineers are Weibold, JDur, and Milky.
Yay.
Three more episodes until we get to 69.
Nice. Good to know. And our special guest is JDuGeles.
Me again.
Everyone else is dead.
Yes.
That's probably because they jumped off the train before it terminated at the station. Damn it.
Okay, this week we're in beautiful Vancouver, Washington, where it's a little bit cloudy, but there is traffic moving.
Thank you, Mr. Weatherman.
Yes.
I haven't seen a train on those tracks yet.
Trust me, there will be a train next.
They're on the other side of the tracks.
We've been digging around for how long before the podcast? There hasn't been a train yet, so...
I don't know.
Anyways. Start off the week. Start off the podcast. Last couple of weeks. I mean, it's becoming winter now. A lot of places are shutting down. Some of them we've reported on already. I think I talked about that the pumpkin train that ran at the main narrow gauge is going to be the last of the season, unless they do a Christmas train. But we haven't heard anything about that yet.
Oh, Christmas train, oh, Christmas train.
Steamtown, however, being absent of news last week, our last podcast did point out that they're doing holiday trains. So November 27th and 28th and Saturday, December 5th, round-trip train ride from the boarding platform to the historic Moscow, Pennsylvania train station.
Moscow.
While there were going to be a bunch of family-oriented entertainment activities to celebrate the holiday season. You'll be able to tour the restored passenger station, take photos of the train crew, and visit Santa. There'll be hot dogs, apparently, because those are Christmassy.
It's a personal experience that nobody wants to take pictures with the train crew.
I would.
They'll wave from a distance and they'll ask stupid questions, but nobody wants to take a picture.
Yeah, except for us.
What
color?
Yes, but in many cases we will be the train crew.
Yeah, well, I'm saying there are people out there. Remember, guys, if you're listening to this podcast, go up and take a picture with the train crew. Just do it. They appreciate it.
You can pull them.
They want to feel appreciated.
You can pull them. They want to feel loved. Schooled that kid up in the cab.
What?
Of, number 3. You can pull me at the Hocking Valley where I schooled that guy up in the cab of number 3.
I don't think that's going to happen in the majority of situations.
That was so awesome, though.
Look at me.
I still can't remember what you said.
I get up in the cab.
I don't recall you schooling him on anything. I recall him asking you questions.
How a steam engine works, and he's like, "Okay, have you been around steam engines?" Yeah, I've been around. Like the little narrow gauge ones at Cedar Point. Have you been in the cab? No. Okay, then.
I've been in the cab of a virtual steam engine. Does that count?
Yeah.
I should have said that. I've driven a 7.5 gauge engine.
Mark commented on that the other day. He's like, and we were talking about the cutoff because he's showing me, we're talking about the engine and running it and stuff. And okay, so you can bring the cutoff to a maximum of about 85, and that's why in those train games that I know you've played, and he kind of gives me this look like, yeah, I know you're a foamer.
I know.
It's like, we're all foamers here.
I know what you did last summer.
Yeah. It's like, I know what you do in your free time. I do it too.
Oh my.
Okay, not like that. Yeah.
I'm always here to provide.
There's no use denying it. You've already admitted it.
He's pulling in the Amtrak.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
He's pulling in and out.
Pulling a what?
Urban Dictionary. Thank you.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no, hold on, I'm looking it up.
Looking up what?
Amtrak on Urban Dictionary.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Milky did this to me the other day. It's a trap. Don't do it.
Filler.
No, continue.
Okay.
I'm looking it up.
I didn't even look at my stuff. I'm an idiot.
Goddamn.
Well, JDur, come on.
Hang on.
Well,
that's it.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Wait a minute. I'm doing this.
Wow.
For those of you that are curious, this will be in the in the cargoes.
What on earth is this? The suggested.
What?
Karma. Amtrak backwards. Very fitting to those who work there. It is the opposite of karma.
Oh,
I don't get how that's called.
Hey, Foamer's here.
I'm not
Farmers here?
surprised.
Where?
Foamer's an Urban Dictionary, a term railroad employees use to describe a railroad enthusiast and railfan in the railfan community at large, most often used despairingly. Man, we got some foamers ahead taking pictures. They need to just get a life and find something to do besides hang around the tracks all day. Wow, that hurt.
Wow, the entry for Penn Station is like 6 paragraphs long.
Guys, it's 420.
Smoke weed every day.
It's 420.
No, it's not.
Dope train. Any form of public transportation in a major city traveling to outlying areas.
Magic dust, man.
Gold dust. Alright, JDur, finish your story.
What?
You were in the middle of talking about schooling the guy again, and we get distracted.
Oh yeah, but he asked me if I've been around steam engines, and then just oh okay, what's a 442 in Atlantic? Okay, what's the 6446 of the Penn CS1? Okay, he just starts quizzing me, and I answered like direct. I don't even hesitate, and he's like, just wow, have a good day.
That's not schooling him, that's just answering questions.
Yeah.
Still.
It'd be schooling him if he said something wrong and stupid and you corrected
you were
him
like,
on it.
oh,
Like,
wrong.
The boiler jacket isn't supposed to be green, it's black.
STFU.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
STFU.
Yeah, well,
Anyways,
on that note, we recently finished the repaint of locomotive number 491, and she has now entered into full excursion service. She does not need any more overhauls as of yet. We've reached the point where there's not really anything left to do on her besides keep her in the condition that she currently is. So her restoration is done. And on that note, she's recently started her new job as the Polar Express.
Ooh.
And we need some Polar Espresso
40 days
because
of
everybody
Christmas.
is... Yes, because of 40 days of Christmas. Everybody is exhausted.
On the 30th day
Polar.
of Christmas.
No! We need some coffee because everybody is getting so tired. But I'll have stories about that a little bit later.
Oh, dear me.
Yes.
No, you'll be dead.
But as of now, just to get it out of the way, the Georgetown Loop recently got a new choo-choo.
Chagga chagga.
Choo-choo.
Chagga chagga.
Chugga.
Loop got a new choo-choo. It's a Baldwin 262. So not unlike number 12 that they had a while ago. The 12 was... I think 12 belonged to Ashby, and that's the reason it's gone. Or else it may have broken down, or it may have just been sold, or it may not have been adequate. For some reason.
Oh, the one that they had?
The old Prairie, yeah.
They got rid of it because it couldn't even.
It couldn't even? Wow.
Yeah.
The one with the whaleback tender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember being there and talking to the people that were, talking to the people that were there about it, and I was like, oh, what happened to the engine that is, like, on all of your merchandise? And they were like, oh, it really couldn't handle the grade, so we got rid of it.
It couldn't even.
It couldn't.
Literally
keep-
can't even.
Rat then. Well, but that's that. The Loop has a new choo-choo.
Molto bueno.
Peace.
That was
East, wait, no.
a merging of
Oh.
two Romance languages by accident.
Whoa.
And one... Okay, hang on. Go to my cursor on the dock.
So I found a video.
That reorganized
never mind.
its... Okay, sure.
Go ahead. Sorry, Rebel. Go ahead.
Bastards, you.
My cursor reorganized on accident. But that's the one more thing about the loop is they took 1009.
Bastards.
1009.
They
1009?
stole our bobbler.
Oh,
No.
that's
And
the
they
one you
dropped
stayed
it.
in, right?
Yes. They stole it from the museum. I was on crossing duty when they were taking it, and they were loading it up, and they dropped it.
Oh,
God.
And then they reloaded it, and they went off. But they took the bobbler.
they broke it. They dropped it.
They didn't break it. But
Well,
they-
yeah, I was
they
gonna say.
did drop it.
Good enough for the Grand. It should be
Good
able to
enough.
handle it.
It wasn't grand, though. It's Colorado and Southern.
Well, whatever. It's
Oh,
good enough for the
good
Grand.
enough for Colwell.
If it's good enough for the Grand, then Colorado and Southern.
Oh my
is
god,
like
that's...
Western Pacific. Oh.
Anyways,
Oh wait, Julius,
speaking
that's your
of foam,
The one WP UP dual engine was mine.
Oh, cool. I like the SP Daylight and then the Rio Grande behind it.
speaking of foam,
Speaking of foam.
oh my god. The
Killer.
The killer.
Sorry, I got distracted. So a little while ago, and this was before last podcast, but I skipped over it. My roommate Frank and I, we went out to, well, an area that is near Selkirk Yard where sort of everything gets channeled out. It's basically the connection between the Hudson River and everything west of it. You know, it's the east end of the yard. So there's 5 tracks there. 2 of them go, 2 of them curve south immediately and stay on the west side of the river. One of them goes over the river and then curves south. One of them goes over the river and stays going east, and the other one curves north. So I had gone over there on my own accord, and I'd come back and I'd talk to my roommate about it, and he said it sounded kind of cool. So we went out there, and I didn't really take any pictures because I was just sort of like, whatever. But I found, when I was there the first time, an area where you can... There are 2 entrances to this sort of dirt patch in the middle of 5 tracks. You know, it's just east of where the 2 split off to go south, so you're surrounded by railroad tracks on all sides. But you can walk over there, and there's like, I don't know, like a baseball diamond's worth of space in there. I don't know. But they, when I was there, they had torn up one of the railroad crossings to get into there, and there was no other way into there, because they were replacing a stretch of rail. But when I came back this time, they had repaved it, and I was like, okay. And so I came in from the north, and there were 2 entrances to this area, and one of them has a big CSX transportation, no trespassing, private property, blah blah blah, no vehicles other than CSX transportation. And then there's the entrance next to it, which goes to the same place but doesn't have a sign. So I drove through that one. And then there's there's the CP track.
Meanwhile, O'Gillies is in the back seat.
Well, but that was part of it, because this entrance leads directly to the track that's curving to the south. So you have a blind. You can't see where the track's going on your left side. And so I'm in the car, and I pull up to the railroad crossing, and there's no bells or anything because it's private property. And I stop the car, and I get out, and I walk over to the track, and I walk down around the curve a little bit, and I look down, and I come around, and I look at the signal, and the signal's off. So I go, okay, I can cross this one. So I cross that one. And then I just hang out in there for a minute, because there's a smaller area where because it goes from 5 tracks to 3 tracks to 2 tracks. And I was between the 1 and the 2, sort of, after everything. And so I'm in there, and we're like, okay, whatever, we're hanging out here, and we're sort of waiting we're waiting for a train, because there isn't any at that point. And I was like, about this time last week, there was a train waiting at that signal. I don't know where it is this week, but whatever. And then I go, okay, well, I'm going to pull... I noticed that the crossing was repaved. Okay, I'm going to pull over these 2 mainline tracks and into the main section there. So I start doing like a 3-point turn to turn towards the crossing. And I get 2 points into the 3-point turn, and I look over, and there's a headlight coming out of the yard. And I go, oh, okay, and I just put the car in park very quickly, and then we get out and we sit on the hood and watch this train go by. And after it went by, I waited a little while longer. I crossed over the middle, drove through the woods in my Volvo, and came out into this open area. There's this big pile of ballast, and I parked behind it, and we just...
I'm sure the yacht was happy with that.
Oh, it was an interesting thing. I was like, this is the most off-roading I've ever done in this vehicle. We're like...
please. Come to Ohio.
That doesn't mean there isn't off-roading here, it means that I wouldn't do it.
Because...
Well, no, because Volvo.
Swedish meatballs do not like
Exactly,
Ohio.
land yacht.
Swedish land yachts do not like Ohio.
Yeah.
Is Volvo Swedish?
Yes.
Oh.
Just like many great
I don't
things
know.
are Swedish.
The Swedish meatball.
Are
Yeah.
they?
Doing it!
Are they now?
The toasters, the Volvos, Minecraft, many great things.
The toaster, the Volvo, and Minecraft.
Yes.
What
else
more
is-
do you need in life?
Not
What else
much.
is Swedish?
But I don't know, we saw 4 or 5 trains. It was pretty cool. And then, darkness fell and it was nighttime. And then out of the area where you can see just this unearthly red glow from all the red signals that are in the yard. And
Yeah.
occasionally you would see the flashing light and the robo switcher would pull out a little bit and then pull back in. And then I see 2 headlights coming along looks like they're on the track, and I go, is that a what is that? And then, is that a high railer? Nope, it's just some CSX guys driving alongside the track. And they're on
Coming to get you in trouble.
Well, that's what I thought. And I was like, and Frank is like, oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do whatever. And I was like, you didn't do anything, all you did was stand here with me. But he's getting worried. Not as bad as JDur, but...
JDur is still the king of the worry.
Yeah. And so
Guys, we
they're
should be- we really should-
flying. They're on this, dirt stretch beside the track, and they're on the opposite side of these 2 tracks from us. But they're coming towards us on their side of, the 5-track main line. They're coming towards us, and then they'd get stuck. They'd have to curve away to the south to stay, to not bump over 2 sets of tracks to go down to the railroad crossing and cross over to where we are. And they just come, they come down rather quickly, and I'm going, Mom, we'll just have to, sit here and, I don't know, we'll talk to them, and they'll probably ask us to leave, and then we'll leave, and that'll be it. But they come screaming along, and they come bounding along, and they pass us, obviously, because I had to. And I'm like, okay, are they going to keep going, or are they going to cross at the railroad crossing? And so I see the headlights, stop, and then turn, and then cross the railroad crossing, and then turn away from us, and keep going.
Huh.
And I go, okay,
You dance with
Bye.
Ellis dance with death way too much.
bye, guys.
It's not dancing with death. You're just like JDur.
What are they going to do, shoot
Literally,
me?
What is the worst thing that happens? They come over, you talk to them, they ask you to leave, and you leave.
Or, I'm not sorry, not dancing with death.
Dancing with fines.
Yeah.
Okay, fines maybe, but still.
Dancing with Trump. Wait, no.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Dancing with Trump. That's
I'd
something
really
I
rather
don't
not.
ever see.
Dancing with the Trumps.
No.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I want to call Booney on
Give it a
the
JDur.
phone.
Dance. Never mind.
How did you?
I was about to say which presidential candidate. I don't have an answer to this question. Which presidential candidate would you want to dance with the most?
Carly. Because she's a girl!
What?
And not Clinton!
Wait,
Clinton's
Carl-
a dinosaur!
There's another girl in the race.
No, there's not.
Oh,
I thought there was.
Nope.
Oh.
not surprised.
It's
And who
just Fiorina. Clinton is a man.
Wait.
Wow.
You heard it here
She's a
first,
lizard.
folks.
Why will? Who the f is Carly?
She's a Republican nominee.
Ooh.
Carly Fiorina.
So there's a female and a dinosaur.
Yes. And the dinosaur is named Clinton.
Yes. No wonder why Bill had to get Monica.
Rock, Benghazi, rock.
No wonder why Bill had to get Monica.
Oh! Ooh, that hurt. Ooh. Hit it where it hurts, why don't you? Ooh.
Does it hurt from the chlamydia?
Ooh. Oh.
Anyways,
Oh.
I was asking you, Ivold.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, well, you must not be having as severe a reaction as the one I read about. Anyways, a little bit later, he sends me an email, and this is a piece of news that I don't know why I missed otherwise, but he sends me an email about the PTC deadline
Manhunt
is
for 2 foamers seen on CSX property.
yeah, no. Wanted. It was it was the fact that the PTC deadline has been extended for until 2018, which is nice, and hopefully they make use of that. I'm looking at you, BNSF, CSX, Amtrak,
And Amtrak.
Armtark.
The one that actually well, UP runs passengers too, I suppose, but
Sort of.
not regularly.
Passengers in inverted commas.
Well, they do.
Or like just fat cats.
You know what they need?
Well, they do Frontier Days.
Oh,
They need to
right.
make some acquisitions.
They need to finish working on stay bolts is what they need to do.
Yeah.
What about the Iowa Pacific?
Okay, well, Jillies has to leave.
Aww.
Jillies.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Okay.
You're okay. Go do homework. Have fun. I'll talk to you later.
Speaking of acquisitions, that's our discussion topic, and we'll get to it later.
Yeah.
Oh, you've made that the discussion topic, have you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right then.
It would be perfect if we were a legal monopoly, but we're not.
Oh. That would be thinking ahead. Something that we don't do.
Well,
Yeah.
usually, yeah. Well, we think really far ahead,
Okay.
but
Think far ahead.
I would say something here, but I'm eating.
getting
Should
what?
I get the torch?
I don't know. Whoever has news, take.
I have news.
I have some stuff.
I have some stuff too.
Okay. Well.
Well, let's go first.
Okay.
No, you go first.
Right, so it's almost Christmas, sort of.
Oh, Christmas train! Oh, Christmas
See-
train!
Don't ask the museum because it's already here.
Yeah, or most stores.
Hobby Lobby is, but in Hobby Lobby's eyes, it's already Easter.
God damn it, Hobby Lobby.
Hello, podcast.
Oh no!
God.
And an unexpected appearance by TBA.
Well, I
Bye.
replaced the guest. All right, moving on.
I'm kidding, TBA. I'm kidding.
I mean, just kidding. This is definitely O'Gillies.
Yeah.
Oh, O'Gillies, you sound different.
How are you, O'Gillies?
Hey, guys!
Jesus Christ.
Hey, God! You sound a little bit like. Hi, Kitties! Hi, you almost gonna steal your soul!
The Utah, or the Detroit
There,
Julie's gonna kill
We
you.
eat kitties, ha!
I changed them on the dock.
Please, okay. So the Fort Wayne Railroad Historical Society has their Santa train tickets going on sale on November 18th at 6 p.m.
It says on November 18th.
Thank you.
What are you
Thank you.
doing?
And the Ohio Railway Museum is going to be running their Santa trains, or like Santa train, Santa event, Christmas event thing on December 12th, 13th, 19th, and 20th.
Assorted holiday celebrations.
Yeah, and the description for
Holiday
it.
celebrations.
Okay,
Is
the
that
descrip-
like their way of saying? Is that their version of the winter holidays thing from TNF?
I don't know.
Can we all just agree to say Christmas?
No.
All right. Well,
These
I don't know.
guys,
That's it.
These guys are confused because it says,
I can agree. I can agree that you can say whatever the hell you want.
you know, it clearly
fair
says
enough.
letters to Santa, and yet it says holiday fun. Guys, come
Well,
on.
I mean, Santa's part of a holiday.
I know, but make up your mind. Is it Christmas or holiday?
It's Christmas.
But
It's Christmas.
I would laugh if they just started calling things holiday.
Well, segueing beautifully into that at the museum,
I'm not
being
done.
racist. Oh,
Gracious?
Shut down.
being racially conscious as usual.
Oh no.
Holiday.
This isn't a race thing. This is a religious
What?
thing.
Well, yeah, it's still. I know what you're
What?
getting.
So they
What
have.
did they do this time?
So they have. Okay, so the Ohio Rail Museum Christmas event. They're gonna have Santa letters in the post office car,
Woo.
Christmas ornaments and crafts,
Woo.
train rides on the interurban car, and
Christmas ornaments and crack.
Smoke.
and smoke.
No, that bill did not pass, JDur.
Sorry, JDur.
And photos with special guest Mrs. Claus. All right.
Why is Mrs. Claus a special guest?
Yeah. Because we have to
What?
be gender. We have to be gender.
What camera are we using this week?
Oh, sorry, it's a Vancouver
Somewhere in Canada. I mean Washington. I'm in.
God damn it. You get them
Sorry, Canada. I mean Washington.
You fools.
You fool. You fools.
It's funny because
Foos.
Foo.
Foosball.
I pity the foo.
I'm thinking about.
I pity the foosball.
What's up there? You
I'll
fool.
put it at the foosball table.
Pity the foosball table. People sitting on it all the time.
Terminus made up 2. We play foosball.
We're creating quite a long list of things. Should watch the Train Mountain DVD though.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, we're officially plugging that later, though.
Oh, we definitely are.
Oh, yeah.
Later.
We're officially endorsing that.
Why did JDur get a Oh.
There's more than one Vancouver Milky STFU.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, you
but-
picked the wrong one.
STFU.
And this is
Even I got it right, and I got the wrong state for, what was it, St. Paul?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Like, wait, that doesn't sound right. That's because it's not.
Wait, that doesn't sound right. That's because it's not.
Anyways,
Right.
how is
Anyway,
the
back.
museum?
Well, as I said, the museum being conscientious of everyone as usual, we have decided that. Well, we've recently started Polar Express,
Yeah.
Oh no.
and last night we had 2 Santas, and
What?
both of them were Jewish.
What? What?
That's not how that works.
we decided there's a special place in Jewish hell for people who play Santa Claus.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Can I get
So
one
what?
I'm giving you a point for being racist.
No.
No. That's not racist.
That didn't make any sense.
Oh, it didn't.
A
If
point-
anyone's telling us it's racist because of the thing you said earlier about Detroit.
What?
Or, I mean,
I didn't say anything about Detroit.
The African Macron or whatever.
No, I.
You were the one who said.
Yeah, that was you.
No, but he said where the hood at.
That was a perfectly logical conclusion.
From just saying African.
Ellis, can I go see a planet?
What?
I'm
Can I
not
go
getting
see
a
a
point. I
planet?
didn't say anything.
T-Baby.
Nobody is getting a point for stuff they said before the podcast.
Except me.
Okay, there's a special place in hell for Jewish Santa.
T-Baby, now you're getting the point.
Anyway,
I know. I said no. He said nobody's getting a point. I said except me.
okay. And additionally, we had anyway, one of the Santas, there's supposed to be 2 Santas. One of them is supposed to be Jewish because he's an actor, and the other one is, I think, an atheist.
Whoa.
But that
Okay, good
actor
for-
was gone.
Good for them.
So we had one of the museum. Well, we didn't. We had our person X.
Okay, I'll be honest.
Right.
When you said there were 2 Santas and both of them were, I thought it was going to be concluded with black.
No.
And I was going to say, that isn't that bad, I guess.
No.
Oh. Oh.
Both of them are Jews.
Oh.
Ho ho ho.
points.
joke.
Oh God.
You all get points.
What did I come into?
You were here before this started.
You all get points from this.
What's the difference between a black man and Santa?
Oh no.
Why is it Cosby?
Santa stops after 3 hoes.
Oh jeez,
I'm sorry.
you're nasty.
Why does everyone have a point?
I'm giving.
Wait.
I give
You don't
everyone a
deserve
point.
a point. Okay, I deserve a point.
No,
I
no,
deserve
no,
a
no.
point. Sorry.
Jesus. And it isn't even. We've got like a month and a week until Christmas.
Back on topic. Anyway, so we had our person. We had our person X substitute as one of the Santas, and he's he's a good guy and he's a nice guy, but he's not necessarily.
He's a
I
farmer.
don't know. He's interested to be around, and one of our brakemen last night. He's, okay. So because Santa has to ride in the caboose, so that he's not in anybody's coach and making anybody feel more special than the others, but at the same time he has to be on the train.
What? Okay.
So Santa rides in the caboose, and one of the brakemen is like, okay, so who's playing Santa? And they say the name of the person. He's like, in my caboose? Yes. Well, this night just got a lot worse.
Wow. Blah, blah, Davenport.
Blah, blah, Davenport, blah, blah, blah. In his book, Beer 30 is at 9 a.m.
Beer 30.
Yes.
Beer 30.
Beer
Okay.
45 is at 9 a.m. So, but anyway, he's, but they're, this night just got a lot worse. And halfway through the night, we have both Santas, which they're both Jewish Santas, the one of them that he doesn't like. And he's just sitting there, and he's turned off all the lights because apparently his exact words, they're not worthy of the light.
Wow.
So he's turned off all the lights. The caboose is pitch black. There's a sound guy in it. The two Santa Clauses, himself, and then one of the other head guys at the museum who is like a conspiracy theorist.
Oh no.
And his conspiracy theory of the night was, down at the crossing, somebody plugged in a heater, and it blew a fuse, and all the lights were broken, and nobody could figure out why. And his conspiracy theory was, it's the government, man. We're using the same sort of stuff that they control drones with, and they're monitoring after the terrorist attacks in France. So this poor brakeman is stuck in the caboose with Backwoods Conspiracy McGee, 2 Santas, and a sound guy.
Oh, no.
All desperately rushing around in the dark trying to figure it out.
Jesus Christ. Of
Yes.
course, it's the government.
Yeah, it's the government controlling the lights. Yes, and Mike made the comment. Yes, of course, it's the government controlling terrorism by turning off the lights at Polar Express. by turning off the Christmas lights.
I mean, they're obviously it's the war on Christmas.
Of course, it is.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But anyway,
We'll have it.
but I digress. So, yeah, so that was Let There Be Heat click, because it blew a fuse and nobody could figure it out. And that was also This Night Just Got Worse. But so Polar Express overall has been going pretty well. We've decided at the museum that the crew is either all or none, because on Friday, a day when I barely made it up, and it was kind of a, surprise, I'm here type thing. Mike's first words when he saw me were, oh, thank God, I'm glad to see you, because before I had got there, we did not have enough people on crew.
Oh God.
Because the train needs 4 guys. It needs a brakeman. Optimally, it needs 5 guys. An engineer, a fireman, a conductor, a head-end brakeman, and a rear brakeman. And we only had 4. An engineer, a fireman, a conductor, and a brakeman. Additionally, you need somebody to run the crossing.
Oh.
So
Wow.
there were only 4 people, when at minimum we needed 5. And I showed up, and Mike was, I hate to do this to you, but would you mind doing the crossing? And I did the crossing for the night. But
Oh, good job.
that was the reason I saw the caboose getting stolen. And it wasn't that bad. You're only down at the crossing for when the train runs, and then otherwise you're up with the train crew having hot chocolate in Rico,
chocolate.
which is I've never actually been inside Rico before, and it's really nice. It's an 1880s built, and it was a private car owned by the president of the Rio Grande Southern, and it's very nice.
Oh wow.
It's a very plush car. It's got a little kitchenette in it. It's got a lounge. It's got places to eat. But anyway, so that was that's Polar Express going pretty well. And in Rico last night, while we're all sitting down for dinner, we, okay, what can we have for dinner? Ribs? No. Something that's easy to eat while running. Sushi? No. You're just joking.
Who's the idiot?
Soup. You're just playing with me. Soup. But
Who's the guy?
so we finally settled on Chinese because that's during a Christmas event, that's what you have. You have Chinese food on the train. And so we get the Chinese place to deliver, and we get a container that's labeled chicken on house. And we're all really, really tired. And we've all been doing like the Mickey Rooney voice for the past few minutes. But we're all really tired, so we're like, what the heck is chicken on house? Is it like some Chinese, who ordered the chicken on house? And nobody could figure out, what is chicken on house? And we spent like 10 minutes on Google looking up what is chicken on house.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and we couldn't figure out what chicken on house was.
Did they just give you free chicken?
Yes.
Yeah, it was chicken on the house.
Finally we figured out it was chicken on the house. And as soon as we figured that out, Mike stands up and goes, no, it's not. It's chicken on the train.
Wow.
Wow.
Boo.
So the joke for the rest of the night was, you want chicken on train? Not chicken on house, chicken on train.
Oh my god.
And the chicken on train was actually very good. There were a lot of bones, and it was kind of
Giggity, giggity.
like, we wonder why they gave us chicken on the house.
Without a hole. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Hey.
And
We wondered why they gave us chicken on the house, but
Chicken on house.
so not chicken on house, chicken on train. You eat chicken on train.
Oh, they run train. They must be very hungry.
They were on train. That was okay. Wrong country.
must be under brew.
A chicken on train.
I get a point. I'm sorry. There go all
No.
the Chinese viewers.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
If everyone gets a point, nobody does.
And when everyone's super, no one will be.
Everyone's so stupid.
Chicken on train? You want chicken on train?
Speaking of,
You right?
by the way, speaking of, your Jewish Santa, was the Hanukkah in,
The Hanukkah is in service.
Oh, okay, good.
On a car.
It's a car that we're using for the Christmas train that's decorated with blue and white streamers.
Oh.
The Hanukkah.
Just so
So-
the Jewish people don't sue.
I told that to Mike, and he just busted up. At first, he didn't really get it. Like, Hana coach, what do you mean? And I kind of pointed to the car, and I'm like, because it's decorated with blue and white. He's like, I didn't even notice that. That's hilarious.
Lol.
He's
You
the one that
guys are-
spends the most time around all these, and he hadn't noticed that the car used for the Christmas train had been done up in blue and white decorations.
You guys are so.
So
Well,
it's
now
not
now
good.
you can call it the holiday train and be fine.
it's
Because
the nondescript Winter Holiday Express. But we're not having
the Kwanzaa train.
we're not having the Kwanzaa booze.
Damn it.
We're just not. But
Lazy
the one
Kwanzaa
more-
caboose.
the Kwanzaa caboose. But a couple more things for that. Everything was going really well on the first night of Polar. Everything was running without a hitch. And then I'm working the crossing, and the train goes in to start the performance, and I can hear the microphone, and it's, well, you come it, and the engine pops off.
Oh.
It's the most deafening noise, and it happens at exactly the wrong moment.
Well,
And
I
I can
mean,
hear it clear at the crossing, and I was very tempted because I had a radio being the crossing, and I was really tempted to go, crossing to 491, nice.
No, I
yeah, wonderful.
Wonderful.
They removed that.
Nice.
Gotcha.
God.
But
Denver.
it popped off, so the fireman owed the engineer a beer, and then he slipped it coming out of the station, so he owed the fireman a beer. But he gets beer.
Great job. TVA, don't die.
I mean, O'Gillies.
Yeah, O'Gillies.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Who are you talking to, JDur? I mean, who are you talking to, TJ?
God damn it.
The president of Strasbourg.
Anyways, I've got a couple little things. The Have Engine Will Travel, Sadie's still down at St. Mary's, Georgia. She's going to be there for the winter. And they're going to be running a couple of select trains, although we don't have the schedule for that because that's the individual. That's at the railroad's discretion. So
select trains at the railroad's discretion.
Basically, you know,
I'm picturing a bouncer standing next to the car. Okay, you can ride. You can ride. You seem cool.
No, Wybold, it's like the bouncer from the one SpongeBob episode.
Welcome to the Salty Spittoon. How tough are you?
welcome to the Hana car.
Welcome to the Polar Express. How tough are you?
I feel like that'd be the hobo.
Oh,
we had our hobo.
Really?
Okay,
I
there's
ate
another
a
funny
bowl
one
of-
actually.
I forgot what it was this morning. So, without any milk.
God.
But I
What
forgot
is
something about our
this?
hobo. We had a hobo character, and we have on top of one of the box cars that the train goes by. There's a little hobo bindle and a campfire set up on top of it, and there's a spotlight, and somewhere on the audio of the train it goes, and look at that hobo, and then the light switches on, and there's a guy sitting next to it, and they do it the last night, and they switch on the light, and there's nobody there. It's
Wow.
just the campfire and the bindle. There's no guy.
You guys are so good at this.
Hobo! Hobo! Oh, forget it.
Hobo.
He's gone with the wind.
look at that invisible hobo.
Look at that invisible hobo. There you go.
Invisible hobo.
Anyways,
He's figurative. It's representative of the downfall of Western civilization because everything is as simple as that.
all right. I'm gonna save this for next time. So that
I
we
want
have
you
enough
Need
time
to
for
do
this.
TVA.
What do you mean TBA?
Yeah, where's TBA?
Yeah, you talk-
Sorry, JDur. What do you mean?
Like I said, TVA is probably playing Space Engineers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. TVA doesn't have a life.
Oh, good thing he's not here to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing he's not here to hear that. He probably would want to kill you.
Oh, it's good that he's really good. That it's not that he's not here to hear
You
that,
know,
man.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Hey, I don't think he should.
He's gonna come
I'll
to
tell-
your house,
or I
Wywold.
think I'll have to tell TBA about your embarrassing incident.
What?
What?
I'm just finding so
Anyways,
many
there's the MBTA is getting new stuff.
Your stuff?
Your stuff? Is this the Siemens thing?
No, this is after removing quote unquote dubious votes, MBTA
Dubious.
announces new
Oh my
train
God.
car designs. So, the MBTA made a poll for a bunch of different possible car designs for their next, because the stuff they run right now on the subways in Boston is getting a little bit dated. And so they posted a poll
what
for
the-
it. And then they went through the poll, and then they decided that the poll was incorrect, went back, removed some votes, and then came forward with the new results for the poll.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bring out the hanging chads, why don't you?
I don't actually know what the story was, so it may well have been like...
Those look cool. Those
Are
subway
they?
cars.
No,
I like it.
They were, quote, voting irregularities.
Wow.
New tally shows about 25,000 people voted in the online survey to pick the new designs. Initially, it was believed over 177,000 had participated.
My God.
That's a discrepancy.
Yeah.
The agency said it believes the votes it removed were generated by a computer program. Because each of the responses were recorded in less than 10 seconds, the MBTA deemed the votes invalid and subsequently nullified the unreliable data.
Okay, fair enough.
The
That's nice. They
winning...
look like tube trains.
Well, they are. They're subways.
Well, yeah, but they look like the tube.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The tube train.
But
Why, but at least TBA can lift.
Mm.
I don't know.
Why are you bringing this up?
He's kind of scrawny.
I don't think you should tell TBA any of this stuff. But
Just have TBA not watch this episode.
yeah.
Yeah. How are we going to convince
we'll
him to do
tell him
that?
it comes out next week. We'll tell him it comes out next week, and he'll be none the wiser.
Yeah.
I get it, because he's stupid.
Sorry, O'Jellies. We're done now.
No, we're not.
Are we?
No. But I found this picture.
I think we should be done making fun of replacement O'Jellies.
Yeah.
Found a couple Gmod projects in this picture.
When was this taken?
I don't know.
That's for
Must be
later.
a while ago. No, it's not.
I like
Gmod
this
project?
picture though. Kiwi.
It could be tied to that, but it's a picture of actual stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought he was
I
like,
hate all of you.
we love you too.
Oh, this is a really old picture. Look at the track on the far left. It's not done.
Oh,
Huh.
I like that picture though. And then
We only have 50 and 3 out of that entire picture. We only have 2 of those engines.
I want to build this.
Actually, 15 is in Cumbres, but we have an engine like 15 now. 130 and 140 are both gone
Yeah.
though.
I want to build this thing.
You get red line, orange line, and the green line cars. The green line cars, by the way, for the MBTA are going to be delivered first because
Nice.
they're needed for an extension to the system, whereas the other ones are replacements. They recently got brand new and refurbished green line trams, basically. And people were saying, oh, why are they replacing them so soon? They're not replacing them, they're actually, like, doubling their fleet size.
Wonderful.
Because of what's called the Green Line extension, which nobody knows if it'll ever get done, because, as is the nature of infrastructure projects in Boston, well, soon, TM.
Yes, you do.
Green.
But Wyble, look at the picture I just linked. I want to build that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Let me see.
It's the giant 3-foot gauge.
Yeah, that guy.
The coughs and sneezels spread diseases.
Yeah.
Why have we posted? Okay.
What?
The museum posted something that's
dear.
lose track of time, which is kind of our motto, our mantra, lose track of time. And it's that on a caption of a picture of Westy.
Ah,
That's the
Comrade Vesti.
Oh.
But I can't go anywhere, Easty.
But I can't go anywhere, Easty.
Enough of two
Wyble found something.
Stop.
Found something and is now jizzing his pants
Yeah.
uncontrollably.
Stop.
You know, I mean, at least I don't do that, so...
Burn.
yeah. Usually me and my mic when I did that.
At least I can control my penis.
I'm gonna remove a point. Oh wait, no.
What? Oh my god.
Look at what?
It's a fawn.
It's so cute.
Meh,
Until he
I've
gets
seen
train
cuter.
wrecked. Anyways,
He's getting kicked from the call. Screw you, O'Jellies.
But what did I do?
You hate Bambi.
Can you link
Wait,
the
I,
thing?
I have a suggestion for Locomotive Versus.
no you don't.
No.
Link the thing.
No.
The
I did like it.
Challenger
Oh, I didn't see it.
Y6B because you didn't believe
We already picked what the
Oh
thing is
my
gonna be.
god.
It's so knowing the scale of those rails as well. It's so little. Like Ellis, Marco would be as tall as that thing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It is a little baby.
You should have just kept it as a pet for the museum.
Roundhouse.
Hey, like a train. Oh my god.
Train?
Foam dog costume.
Oh, train.
Actual train on Vancouver.
It's very orange,
Vancouver,
Yeah.
Washington.
and it's not Vancouver, Canada.
Jen Cooper.
Vancouver.
Alright. Anyone get any more news?
No.
Milky?
Central Oregon and Pacific reopened Siskiyou line between Oregon and California. It's been closed down for the past few years because of a tunnel that burnt down.
Rip.
But
Was it arson?
recently-
I was gonna ask
No.
that, but I figured it wouldn't be.
What, tasteful?
Yes. Granted my joke earlier.
What is this thing?
And among that, they needed to resurface like 21,000 tons of ballast,
Wow.
60
They
miles
refurbished
of travel.
ballast.
Yeah,
No, they resurfaced.
resurfaced.
Oh.
Whatever.
Yes, they took the ballast out and they washed it and they...
Well, I was wondering, like, they refurbished the ballast.
This thing's
Okay.
a
Well, you know.
And they rebuilt 28 bridge decks. So that's a good
Wow.
one.
They
just
did a
love
lot
the
of work.
Bridges.
Yeah.
How long have they been?
built many bridges.
Some of them even dance.
I mean, they spent about $7 million on this entire project,
$7 million.
and the line was closed for 7 years because of that tunnel.
Jeez.
Yeah, effing tunnel 14. It's now made out of steel, and it's beautiful.
It's made out of bricks. Wait, no.
Don't make of
It's
bricks.
like Coca-Cola stuff. Coca-Cola stuff.
Words I like. Tunkanuk, as to... I don't even know.
Wow. Anyways,
Poughkeepsie,
You failed.
Zimbabwe,
what is this one?
Koski.
One of those.
Poughkeepsie!
Placement on Jellies is getting another point for that.
Well, what, for screwing up the thing?
No, for just reading them to begin with. Should I
Yeah.
give him another one for messing it up?
No,
Yes.
just one. But give JDur a
Tunkanuk,
point.
Poughkeepsie, Zimbabwe.
Another one? Why?
He knows why.
What did you do?
Endgame.
JDur, you can say it without being penalized further.
I'm playing
What did
Gary's mod.
Dailies.
You
yeah.
guys
And TBA.
But TBA's not here, remember?
Give him a point anyways.
Give him a point.
And next time TBA is on, he starts with 1 point because of that.
Oh!
No. Give him a point now.
Tender decking.
Anyway, is it that time?
No, it's not.
No.
Oh.
The
There's an update. Oh well, screw it. I don't want my daily.
It's not a very large
Oh.
update. Unless you haven't gotten 153.
can we move back to
Yeah, no, finish up what you have to say.
okay? Tender decking for 165. A
165.
small Western Pacific 060. It's adorbs
Oh,
and
is that the one at the California State? Or not California State, the
you stupid.
Shut up. At the
Rick.
Western Pacific.
Wrecked. Get wrecked.
Yes, at the Western Pacific Railroad Museum.
Who was mean to you?
And I think they had it fired up sometime last year for a boiler inspection. So
That's
they're
good.
getting close to having it done.
Well, I mean, if the
With the
tender
ten-
decking's on,
Yeah.
basically done already.
Decking's on. It'll be running in a couple weeks.
It's running tomorrow.
I love that 491 was such the precedent for that.
Yeah.
You know,
Tender decking.
I remember you being so, so skeptical of, well, they've got the tender decking on it.
Well, no, I didn't know that they were. I remember doing it. I didn't know that they were going for a full restoration of it.
No?
I knew no.
I thought that's what
I
the
didn't-
goal was from the beginning, and you were like, well,
no,
this is what
I found out they were doing a full restoration of 91 when I saw video of it running.
Oh.
I'm like, holy moly, it's more than just tender deck, and that was the episode, more than just tender
Well,
deck.
yeah, but I thought that was because, whatever. I always thought
no, when I did the tender decking thing, there was nothing interesting really at the museum, so it was tender decking. Whoa.
Well, yeah, because I thought you were saying, well, this is
didn't-
how far they've
no.
gotten on the locomotive.
No, I didn't know that they were restoring 91 until I saw video of Dusty running it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they were restoring it.
And that, folks, is a quick history on tender decking with Flatbolt.
Woo.
But
Join in next week for History of Dynamos.
when this gets back in
Yeah.
running again, it will be the first Western Pacific locomotive to run in about 20 to 30 years. Ever since 94 was retired out of service.
Milky,
What?
you should build 94 in Gmod.
I should build this. But anyways,
No, it
I
isn't.
still need to build that
Aren't there
white
Western
stick.
Pacific diesels that run?
Doesn't
That's
the
it.
Western Pacific Railroad Museum have like a lot of them
Yeah.
running?
I ought to
They have the engineer for the day thing,
Yeah.
so I'm guessing they have enough.
Terminus Me Up Part 2, we drive some trains in California.
Or Ellis could just come here and he can drive some trains here.
Shagga.
Couldn't we all drive trains there?
No.
But then, like, you could
Why
totally.
not?
I'm special, yay.
But if you guys come here, you could totally meet me. But wait, why would you want to meet me?
Yeah, I don't feel like going out to Utah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Utah sucks.
Utah is full of Rio Grande murderers.
And, great job, guys.
But I mean, Ellis, you already met me.
Yeah, I did.
But
And you
not in-
derailed my train a lot.
Jeez.
Well, sorry, I'm an idiot.
We're so.
We're being awful to two guests at once.
We're
This is like
just terrible.
I get to drive a train because I am the host of a very prestigious and well-known show.
No, actually, you're the one that's of legal age, and I'm the one that's employed, so...
But,
Well, no.
Oh,
Ellis, you sure?
actually-
No, it's definitely because of the show. Listen, I'm famous.
oh,
All right, Harry.
Don't let the museum guys hear that, or they'll call you the future.
Hey,
I
what's
wouldn't
up,
mind
the
that.
Future?
the future sandstorm.
Trust me, it's a title you don't want.
Little Victories.
Why?
It's a title you don't... Because I can't say their name either.
God damn.
Somebody was like... Somebody went on a rant a while ago, you know, what, you should be better to the kids, I am the future! And everybody says it as a mocking thing now, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, of course he knows better, he's the future.
okay.
Obviously.
So, no, it's not a genuine, you know, you are the future of the thing. It's a mocking.
Well, yeah,
It's
I knew
mocking.
I
You
knew
don't
it
want
would
the
be
title.
mocking, but I would own the title anyways.
Yeah, it's a title you don't want. Excuse me.
Wow.
Goddamn.
Nice.
Anyways,
So
Better
guys,
out than in, I always say.
Is it that time?
well, we've got
Come
one
on.
big thing to talk about.
Oh, that's right, we have a discussion.
By one small
I'm going to give you my full and undivided attention for this.
Save that for next time, Milky.
Okay.
Full and undivided attention is going towards the discussion topic.
Yes, except
Okay.
for the point you're about to get.
well, I just happened to tab out of my Gary's mind to look at Steam.
God. You idiots, you aren't offline on Steam.
Full
That's how you
and
do it.
undivided attention. You can go offline?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but you can't get into a
Well,
game.
what is
Yeah,
that?
you
What is
can.
that doing for you, Milky?
It's opening up Google Chrome.
Give him the point.
You've been caught red-handed, dude.
You caught yourself red-handed.
You really did.
Not really. I'm just
Action.
We're so good at this.
Trust me, I'm an engineer.
Milky,
Stealth
congra-
train.
Anyways, we've got like 2 minutes before I have to end the section anyway, so I'll just go over it very quickly, and maybe we can talk about it next time. So CP, after failing to entice CSX into CPX, is now going after NS because they want to be.
Why are they so desperate for a merger?
I don't know. They want to be a transcontinental carrier. Currently, they don't have access to East Coast ports, but they have access to West Coast ports, and they want to be, they want to be able to transport things from coast to coast.
Coast to coast.
Yeah, basically they want NS
What,
because
they're
they
scared
have
of CNM?
what?
Okay, but they could just ask for trackage rights. I don't see why they would need a
CPNM.
merger.
They could gladly, seriously, CP, take them. Take Pan Am.
CP, take them.
Take Pan Am, not NS.
Yes, take Pan Am, please.
Take
No.
No one likes them.
Really,
No.
nobody
NS
does.
sucks. NS is decent.
You should have seen what John Breitmeyer at the PN was saying about Pan Am.
Uh-oh.
They're like,
What did it say?
I don't remember the exact words, but basically just they're playing with trains. And they're pretending to be a railroad company. That's what it was.
Kind
Yeah.
of like Gold City and San Juan.
They didn't know how to run an airline, and they don't know how to they don't know how to
They
run a
know how to
railroad.
run an airline.
Didn't they have flying boats?
Yes.
Okay, they know what they're doing.
No,
with
they
it.
don't. That does
They
not
did.
qualify
They-
you.
STFU.
They did for a while.
STFU.
Ultimately, they failed, but they did for a while.
Mm.
Let's see.
My grandpa used to fly on Pan Am just to get a haircut.
Just to get a hair. What?
Pan Am was cheap.
Anyways,
recently
it's
found
time
out-
for...
Wait! Can I
Jesus Christ.
Yes. Yes, my child.
Can I try that again?
No. In one corner, we have the Canadian National
I'm sorry, I could get my mic further into my mouth.
It
S1B,
sounded like it was in your freaking throat.
otherwise known as
I will
Blount,
touch you in your mic.
or CN3254. In the other corner, we have the PRRL1, which is also a Mikado.
L1.
And I've got to go up and
Blount
find the
means
link to that one and put it in the proper thingy. Alright, there we go.
Okay, well, while we're like
All right,
doing
let's
the
go.
preps for
No.
Locomotive Versus, can I say something?
No.
Okay.
Wait till we're done.
Yes.
I've been capping the segments with hard caps so that we move on, basically.
with the bottle cap, you rubber band it shut.
Yes.
Hot glue.
Yes.
Let's go.
I have only one question first.
Yes.
What the hell? Oh, never mind. Sorry, that's a... Wait, what?
What are we fighting?
We're fighting the S1B, which is Blount, versus the L1.
L1.
The PRL1.
That was the other one.
So you can see them. JDur posted the links to both of them up above.
Which one are you defending, then?
I'm doing Blount.
Who's defending Penzi anything?
JDur.
Trader is.
I'm defending the
It's
pencil.
gonna be interesting.
Yeah. I'm looking at real quick. There's a thing called the R2B. Don't know what it is. Never heard of it. There weren't too many of them. And they were also Mikado. Oh,
They're narrow gauge.
they're 3'6".
What?
And apparently they were built by North British.
North British.
Yeah.
What?
That's a well name.
North British.
That 282T.
Guess who's confused?
Everyone.
All right. Let's
All right, hold on. I need to put up the pictures.
Vámonos.
Hold on, I'm putting up the pictures.
Let it go.
Oh, God, fuck you up.
What the heck is this? This is an NDAM 060 that's been repainted as NDT, and I don't know what the T
ND.
is.
Texas?
North Dakota Transport.
The Lone Star State will rise again.
It would be if you spelled Dakota D-E-Coda.
Dakota, señor.
Dakota.
Dakota.
Can I see the pictures of these engines? I can't see them.
You can Google them.
Okay, fine.
No agua, senor.
Alright, I'll post them, Here you go. So here's Blount, naturally. And here is an old picture of an L1.
Horses
I
understand.
could probably get new ones.
I just know. Okay, in the picture of Blunt, one of the air compressors is like gold.
Oh, I love gold!
I love gold.
I do love gold.
Alright, so that's the S1 basic. Uh-oh. TBA, your microphone's blowing up.
TBA. Amino jellies.
Alright. Anyways.
All right.
Ow, Jesus Christ!
Ah,
I'm giving him a point for that.
point for ear
That
rape.
was painful.
2
Point
points
for
for
head rape.
Also, apparently the North British engine was an oil burner. Anyways.
Is it better?
Yes.
What is this North British engine?
Look at
We
the
care.
stat page for the Canadian Mikados. It's the R2B.
The R2 one.
What? Okay, sure. Anyway, continue.
All right. Anyways, I want to know. I guess. Wait, should I go first? All right. No, somebody in the audience has a question.
Valve gear type.
Wall shirts.
Okay. Wall shirts.
Wonderful.
Okay,
All
that
right.
did nothing.
Another question.
Emotional disposition.
What?
Friendly. Sometimes kind of fed
Uh,
up with the world.
I don't know.
Ellis wins.
Yes.
I'll call that a style point.
What be it?
Emotional disposition.
I'll call that the I'm in the Iron Horseman Chronicles style point.
Oh,
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
Let's
So.
start with that then.
So, what is... Oh, not doing that. What is the driver diameter?
62 inches.
Are you
63
kidding me?
suckers.
You
Oh no!
I mean 63A.
You
Oh
stupid,
man!
All right.
you stupid Canadians.
What is what?
A bird may or may not have just flown into my window.
What the hell?
R.I.P. that bird. What is?
It's like outside my window, like just laying there.
If it flew into your okay,
It's dead. Rip in peace.
Oh.
No, like
It's
into the
dead.
window, like thunk.
oh,
Like, yeah.
Not in through the window, into
I was
the
thinking
window.
in through the window. Oh,
What's your
oh,
minimum weight of rail?
What the heck is this? Oh. Minimum weight of 99 pounds per yard.
85.
You stupid Canadians.
That's significantly lower. I know I can trust Pensy engine to be big. This is interesting looking at it from the other point of view.
Pinsy engine big.
What are the cylinders?
27 by 30.
Ah, it's the same thing.
Dang.
Okay.
What's the factor of adhesion?
Ooh.
3.87.
3.97.
What's your chapter Bethford?
51,638
Oh.
pounds.
What was yours?
51,638.
61,400.
Yeah, I knew it.
Good job.
Ouch.
I knew that was
Ouch.
coming.
Ah.
I was avoiding that stat. I was being very careful.
Okay, what is your engine weight?
Engine weight. Engine weight is 276,000 pounds.
Oh.
Crap, I dug myself into a hole.
What is it?
315,000 pounds.
Isn't it?
Trader, I will save you, comrade.
Isn't that
always
isn't that better
forget, is
for?
it-
These are mainline engines.
Yeah.
Isn't heavier better for mainline
Yeah, for
engine?
mainline engines,
Yeah,
heavier is better.
pulling power.
All right.
What's your firebox area? Or do we already say that?
248.80 square feet.
back.
I got a question.
301.50 square
Oh.
feet.
What's
Yeah.
star?
3 to 4. Blance up, but he's not going to be there for long.
What? What's your guys' great area?
Great area. 56.50 square feet.
70 square feet.
What's your superheating surface?
What?
Superheating surface.
1,154.
God damn. 76.
Hold on.
769.
Standards.
Here's the
What?
valve gear. Is it? I think.
Oh
it's
yeah,
valve.
we did.
Wait,
They're both
we always
We already
washers.
did that.
We already-
Sorry.
That was the thing that was before emotional disposition.
Combined heating surface.
Combined heating surface.
Trader, I'm throwing you a
Ooh.
few points here.
Ellis, I got you here.
Combined heating surface at
5,189 square feet.
4388.
Ha!
I got you
Yeah.
here, Ellis.
What?
How much coal can you guys carry?
14 tons.
Damn it!
You're welcome.
12 and a half.
But
What's
cross country.
That's not with the coast to coast.
No,
This is, maybe cross a few counties.
Yeah.
Cross counties. Cross town traffic.
It's so hard to get through to you.
TBA, no!
What is the... Oh, you know what I want to know? What's your... Hold on. I'm trying to use the pictures for reference here. That's the one thing you can do. What's your driver wheelbase?
Jesus. Driver wheelbase. 17.04 feet.
16.50.
Ah.
Bigger drivers are
Ooh.
the main
Well, yeah, but
So.
I had the bigger drivers.
Oh.
I had bigger drivers, but I have them closer together, so I can negotiate tighter turns.
Yes,
I
yeah.
have one.
What?
I have one.
What year were you guys built?
1913.
1914.
Yeah, my wheelbase is just older.
Well, actually, wait a minute. Well, yeah. So the class started being built in 1913. It was built for many years.
Yours
my
better, but
wheelbase
it's
is
only
just
a
older.
year.
Blount,
It's only by a year, Milky.
Yeah,
like
no,
Blount was, I
it's-
think, 1918. Blount himself.
No.
But whatever. It's the L1s were obviously built more than 1 year as well, so that's
Yeah.
irrelevant. That was the year they were designed.
What about your backward tip heating surface?
4,000.
Didn't we?
4,035.
3619.
Good.
Ah.
Damn.
Did we cover boiler pressure?
We did not.
What's yours?
175.
205.
Yeah, I knew
Good
that was
job.
going to be the case.
175 is low,
It is very low.
and that's a kind of a late engine.
Well, it's 1913. So it's certainly not a particularly old engine. It's a 20th century model at least.
20th century limited.
A luxury liner between NY and.
Where's the thing?
Okay, good. JDur is up.
Yeah,
Good.
Can't find the thing.
considerably.
What is your
Doom.
Okay, what is your Robert Le Messana's power
Oh, God.
computation?
The power computation 9888.
What?
9888.
14,350.
13,000?
No, 14.
Jesus.
Ah,
Damn.
Damn, son.
Otto's strong.
Power.
I'm trying to think of something that'll help you, Ellis.
You have access to both of the stat sheets.
No, I don't.
Yes,
I
you
can't see
do.
them. I can't
you're,
see them.
you're not participating, TBA. You can, or you're not in the fight, so you can have
Oh, okay.
stat sheets.
I was
Who's
just
winning
throwing.
There are both of them.
Okay, were you just BSing it?
I was
Just guessing random crap?
I was
Hope
just
you
throwing
don't
you bones and hoping that they hit you.
Hoping he took them.
Who's winning?
Me.
Dude,
The L1 is winning by a lot.
Standards are winning.
Yeah,
All right, are we ready for style points?
No.
Nice.
No.
I mean, I don't have a say in it.
Up.
But
Wait, did we cover weight on drivers?
No, did we? No, we didn't.
well, we did engine weight. Weight on drivers for me is 205,000.
238,000.
Yeah. I knew that would be the case.
Trader power L1.
Power L1.
Shit.
10892.
16,972.
Jesus. A lot results from higher boiler pressure.
Standards.
Yeah.
Okay, same as above plus superheat tube eccentrics.
Did we do minimum weight of rail?
Yeah.
Okay.
He won
Oh.
that.
Penzi. Oh.
11667.
I know we covered factor of adhesion because that's always one.
Wait, hang on. What was the question?
Same as above plus superheat eccentrics.
17,507.
Yes. And
So he's now
same
more than doubled my score.
Same as above, but substitute firebox for great area.
51337.
75,405.
Good.
I really want to know what these mean.
I've phoned
They're
you
just
on
a
the
calculation.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay,
Ready for
should
style
we?
points.
If I ever volunteer at the Agency Run House, maybe the guys there know what they mean.
Yeah. I'm good with going for style points because I've got my payback.
Maybe it's just some internet thing that.
I'm having difficulty deciding whether or not to carry my vengeance on JDur through this.
I don't think you're going to be able to, Leibold. I'm down by 8.
Done by 8. How did that okay, 4 more points than that happened.
It's because
All right, let's do this. I take that as a challenge. Let's do it.
Right.
because
I got this. Why wouldn't
Did you already
I
put in your Iron Horseman thing?
Yeah, that was the one. That was the 1 point for disposition.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
You've got electric marker lights. You've got 2 cross compound air compressors. You've got an external and easily maintained feed water heater. You've got non-cast pilot wheels. You've got an external snifter valve. Let me find some
What
more.
is
That's
this?
5.
I don't know what half of
on
that
the
meant,
piston.
but okay.
It's a valve that
I got
prevents
style
a
point.
vacuum from building in the piston. You have more air reservoir room.
Oh, yeah.
You
Can I just
have
my style point real quick?
a leaf-sprung rear truck, which is better than the cast spring because it's easier to.
Wait, this is all for
It lasts longer, and when it does break, you just replace the spring. You don't have to disassemble the rear truck.
It probably rides
It-
nicer too, I'd wager.
Yep, it does ride nicer. It's less stiff.
Oh, this is all for Ellis. Crap.
Yeah.
Yes, this is all for Ellis.
Crap.
Can I go?
Whenever Weibold,
The Penzi against the Penzi engine, it has the stupid Penzi throttle, which I hate with every ounce of my soul.
Why do you
But
hate
back
Penzi?
to you.
he only
Additionally,
hates it because he had
3254 has the 3254 has the coal chute, so it's easier to put coal in the tender. It has
That's
2
what I
roof
was
hatches, so
thinking
it's
I was
easier to
gonna say.
cool, and it's got an all-weather cab.
Wait.
Well, because Canada.
How many points is that?
The L1s
Like
have
40.
One will
Oh, wait.
STF.
Sorry, I put one extra one.
Okay.
What was yours, TBA?
Weibold said it. It was the extended coal bunker.
Yeah, I also have an excursion career.
Yeah, and a
STF.
survivor. So, what does that put us at?
This is
Hey,
surviving. This is
1714
surviving.
Blount.
This
Yeah,
is
there's
surviving
the-
L.
Yeah, this is surviving L1.
I can't remember where it is, but there's a survivor.
It's at the Pennsylvania Railroad Museum across the street from Strasbourg,
Oh,
with the rest of the PR
With
collection.
everything Penzi.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for boobs. Boobs is somewhere in the middle.
The boobs.
Alright,
Well.
it is now 1714 3254. Wow.
Okay, now let's swing it back in favor of the L1 a little bit.
Oh my god.
The
And
L1
I
has a
know-
power reverser, a Belpaire firebox, a doghouse,
Wow, stop.
and
That's
Coach
my
Cole.
microphone, cat.
You ever stop?
no,
This is just
it's too
the.
fun.
This is the really cool facts about the locomotives thing.
It's too fun to shake things up. Now we're tied. Now I've got to
That's it.
find one that's really interesting for both of them.
The L1 was built by the PR themselves.
I guess that's good. Home rule.
Were they?
So,
Yeah.
boy.
I'd say you could argue that either way. It's good on them for being independent. However, the S1 also has the advantage because it was built by a larger company.
Well, it says it was built by several for the builder of the S1Bs. So I don't know.
Again, I feel like you could argue that either way.
So, some of the R1As, by the way,
I have a
which
style point for
were
32.
built by Alco Cook.
Can I have your alcohol?
Ooh, I'm interested.
R1B.
I don't know who I want to sway this in favor of.
How many XO just scale models are there of the?
Okay, I take that one because I haven't seen like a HO scale Blount.
I have seen one.
I have seen one as
One.
well.
They
They
One,
didn't make them.
one exactly one.
They
One.
have made them before.
There's
They,
one,
they have made them. I saw a
Okay.
custom one.
2, 3,
Bachman,
They
please.
made brass.
Oh.
3 XO models.
Bachman, please.
There's a metal kit of one.
All right, time to
3
sway it.
XO. There's
Uh,
one.
Well, who
extra.
does that go in favor of then?
The models.
The L1, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
L1.
'cause-
Okay, then let's have one back to the favor of Ellis. The L1 has crappy tender trucks that have dual-ended leafs that break very easily, whereas the 3254, whatever class it is, has more modern trucks on the tender.
Oh, I hate. I'll take the point, but I've got to point something out to you.
That being,
The tender is from 3377. Oh wait, no, sorry, no. No, sorry, they just swapped the tanks on them.
yeah.
That's right.
In these pictures, the
PR.
PRR.
So we're tied 18-18.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure who I want to win.
I already know who I want to win.
Style point for standards.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
gotta
giving
you gotta
you
have
that.
majority for a style point.
I'm not giving you that.
STFU.
PR experimented with booster engines on the L1s.
That's a
Yeah.
point against it.
No, not necessarily.
No,
But-
that's a point.
Yeah,
Boosters.
that's no.
Who
It's not a
shares?
weak engine.
Boosters.
No.
If you have an objection, then it doesn't go
Oh.
through. Basically.
Oh,
I
and they-
have an objection
Yeah.
with the
Oh,
booster engine being a style point. I think that's a sign of a weak engine and one that has difficult. Considering it has, well, actually, it doesn't have the giant drive wheels. 3254 does.
They have drive wheels that are within an inch of one another. So.
Oh.
I will,
Still.
I will point out that just because it has a booster engine does not denotate a weak engine.
It doesn't. It just
it's something for extra
can.
power.
Yeah.
right.
It can, but
Yeah. Well.
I- I'll go
Let's
for
see.
another
Let's see. Let's
style
see.
point then. The L1s have cab signals in them installed by the PR.
Yes, cab signals, dartboards.
Yes,
Oh, jeez.
that is
Yeah.
a style point.
All
That's a
right.
good
Well,
one.
did the Canadians have that?
I
No.
don't think so. No.
All right.
Yes.
Well, hang on. Let me find something else for 3254.
No, I'm finding something for the L1.
No. That's you can put that for the L1, but I've got to find something else for 3254.
Okay.
So let's see. Because now I do want 3254 to win. I'm gonna give JDur an additional few, and drive home the point that no, you don't mock me.
The
It
What
is
was, what is
electric
your
number
what was your firebox area again, JDur?
301 and 301.50 square feet.
Ah, shucks. Okay, never mind. Because
Okay.
they added thermic siphons to raise the firebox surface area to 295 square feet later in the life of the engines.
My brother's freaking YouTube video in the background.
That's one thing. Even without the, that's tempting to go for a style point because 91 has thermic siphons and they're really nice.
wait.
What exactly does a thermic siphon do?
It essentially does just that. It increases the area of it. However, it does it in such a way that it increases the surface area of the, what is being heated and everything. However, it also improves drafting, and it does the increase in the area without making it a larger firebox and therefore more difficult to keep up with.
Oh.
So it is very, think of it as essentially another method of superheating.
How many years were the L1s built for?
1914 to 1990.
1914 and 1919?
Got
Yeah.
other ones if you need them.
The S1Bs were built for 13 years.
Jeez.
Okay.
I'd
Well
say-
then, did the S1s haul some of the last steam excursions on your railroad?
Wait, Pensy ran steam
They
excursions?
still
Yeah.
haul excursions.
the,
Well,
the
not
S1B
many.
still. Yeah.
No. I'm talking about.
You're asking when they were retired.
when did Pensy run steam excursions? I was not informed of this.
They did in 1950, and then L1 hauled one. Style.
Does the
boom.
Can I
Does
give
the-
a couple?
Terminators.
Here's a few more for 3254.
Uh-oh.
She has electric number boards up front. She has a higher sand capacity. She is enclosed in rigid ladder frames up front to the running boards, and she has a re-railing frog. Which, say what you will about her or the engine derailed a lot, those are very helpful.
that's 5.
It will.
Railing frog.
I have one.
What?
Does,
It's a thing that if the engine derails, you can put it on the track and run over it, and it'll re-rail it.
Oh, okay.
It's essentially a portable re-railer.
Oh, that's nice.
That's just like those.
Which,
re-railers.
say what you will about her or it needs a
I
re-railing
will
frog.
have
Every
to,
single engine should carry one because they are very useful. 491 has 4 of them.
Why?
Jesus.
What do you need 4?
Right and left, 2 types.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, like, how often do you guys derail?
A lot. That's why 491 has a smashed pilot. That's why 91's pilot looks like garbage
I will
because
have
it
to.
was smashed.
I will have to
That-
write. I will have to write something like that into the zombie train now that I know about it.
Yeah, that's
using the-
what that little bit of metal like hanging above the rear tender truck is.
Oh yeah.
That's what that's called. It's a re-railing frog.
Huh.
And there's different kinds of them. You can, again, I don't know if other other railroads carried them like in cabs and stuff, but you can really see them on Rio Grande engines because they just hung them on the side of the tender like that.
Oh wait. So when was the L1 retired?
yeah, that's my style point right there. 3254 is still in operation.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but it was retired from its actual
From
service
active service. Right, let me
in
look this up.
1958.
I was talking about.
yeah, I know. It still lives. Does the L1 still
what-
When it was retired from CN, when it was retired from freight service.
Wait.
Like when it was retired from its original railroad. Like the only engine we can not say that about is 844.
And even then, I still don't really like.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was retired on October 20th, 1957, according to Wikipedia.
Ah!
Right then.
Yeah,
Well
it
then.
Steam special thing Milky was talking.
Votes.
Yeah.
2419.
Vote.
Standards.
Everybody vote.
The come from behind ridiculous throwing out all sorts of numbers. Or all sorts of style points.
Yeah. It was a heated battle.
Leibold, where do you get, can you just look at the engine and pick all this stuff out? Because that's kind of amazing.
Thanks. But yeah. Well, like, the Penzi one, it has a doghouse, that's obvious. It has a power reverser, and you can see the power reverser.
Yeah.
What is a power? How would I?
It's essentially, rather than a Johnson bar directly linking to the, directly running through an actuator rod to the expansion link, it runs to a piston, and then a piston moves the expansion link.
Oh, I can see that, yeah.
It moves the radial arm and the die block up and down on the expansion link.
Why do you not
Up,
build
down,
It's like
up, down, up, down.
Well, JDur, I tried to save you.
It's voting time.
Pedro.
Well, I'd cast my vote in favor of 3254.
Damn it!
Woo!
Okay, I cast mine in favor of L1 because screw Brown.
And standards.
Wow, Milky.
Yeah, Milky standards.
Well, just give me a point earlier, and I got mad, so I went against
Well,
it.
you're playing a game.
And I cast my vote in favor of...
Standards.
I'm really not sure here.
Standards.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick to my guns for once. I'm gonna do it in favor of Blount.
STFU.
I fought hard for you, buddy.
By the way, I'm going to add a 25 here. Bring it up to 25, and the reason is, segueing neatly into our next section, K&L is revisiting its oldest model and producing a brand new Blount.
Hey.
Woo.
Free.
So after the G16A and the
Oh yeah, I have stuff for dial control.
and the NWA class, and then the Q2,
Q2 hype.
and then the WMSR 280 and the J class, comes a brand new Blount.
Woo.
I will point out that the picture they use for on their website is the exact same one I was looking at.
What a coinkydink.
It's a very good picture of that engine. So anyways, going back to the Vancouver, Washington camera.
Woo.
Alright, who's got stuff to talk about? Leibold, how's your railroad club?
It's good. Hang on, give me a second to find the thing. What was I wanted to talk about again? Oh yeah. Well, I've got a couple of interesting things. One interesting thing, a couple of personal things, and one actually rather interesting thing for the hobby.
Ooh.
One, I recently pulled the trigger after
After much deliberation.
I've been trying for a while to convert a Blackstone C19 into a Locomotive 268 as seen in her 1950s Bumblebee scheme. Which, yes, it's a C16 rather than a C19, and there are differences, but at the same time, I decided to go with the creative license and just do it. Just do it! So I went out and I actually found a model of the engine that has all the right stuff that I need, which is the DNRGW cab, the shotgun smokestack, the electric headlight, the non-fluted domes, the straight-sided tender. What was the other one? There's one other bit of criteria that only one model that Blackstone makes actually fits that, and it happened to be Charlie.
Oh.
And the square number board. So it came down to being Charlie, and Charlie is in my basement currently in many pieces. Half of him is yellow, and half of him will soon be yellow. So I have Charlie, but not really Charlie.
Bumbling.
Charlie Chocolate Factory.
Blah blah Davenport. Blah blah Pearl Harbor. And another thing is switch orders and why we at the club are not particularly good at them. This is something that during the week I finally got tired of. In Parker at the dual gauge yard, there's a freight house that's supposed to transfer between the narrow gauge and the standard gauge dry goods. And in the standard gauge, on the standard gauge track, for the longest time there have been 2 boxcars, and I decided, you know what, those boxcars have been unloaded and transferred to the narrow gauge, and we've since moved all the freight away. It's time for those boxcars to get moved so that they can deliver new freight and some frozen goods, probably. So I went through, and I went down to the main yard, and I wrote up an actual switch list of take this look. Okay, I'll show that picture in a minute. Because that's Jesus.
What?
Oh, okay.
I found a picture that's
Yes,
like
my friend.
He
yikes.
found Jesus.
Yes, but I went through. I actually
But I'm
selected
right
a
here.
locomotive for the duty. I went with DNRGW 1198, which is a 280 road
Isn't that
switcher
your-
that we have, but one that I'm going to assign for this short line special order train. To take 2 boxcars. I think it was a Santa Fe boxcar, a UP boxcar, and a Meridian Pacific Fruit Express reefer up to Parker. Put those there to be transferred to the narrow gauge. Take the 2 empty boxcars, bring them to the brewery in Elizabeth to be loaded with beer, and take the boxcars that are currently at the brewery in Elizabeth loaded with beer to Elizabeth Yard for export.
Right.
And after a while, I realized everybody's kind of looking at me like, this is the most foreign thing anyone has ever done on this railroad. Try to run something with a schedule and try to, even in our most complicated op session, which we failed miserably at. Check a couple, about a year ago on Terminus. I talk about it.
Like derail something in the.
Guys, I
No,
don't mean to interrupt here, but New England just went for it on 4th down and nailed it.
Woo.
Football updates.
Yeah.
The Broncos still suck.
Yeah, they're
I'm pretty sure the Raiders are losing.
The Oakland Football Raiders.
well, that's
But
really,
anyway.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh
my God, this is adorable.
Where was I? Oh yeah, we failed miserably at the last run session we did, and we weren't even being specific. We were like, okay, take a locomotive
and some cars.
and take 2 boxcars of some description, and a tank car of some description, and a caboose, and go here. And if you want to, you can change these 2 out. And here I am, Santa Fe boxcar number 11752, change that here, put it at this location in this yard. And everybody's like, looking at me with these looks.
That is the difference.
doing?
That is the exact difference between Providence Northern operating sessions and any B&W operating sessions.
What?
The first description is PN. The second description is any B&W.
Yep.
With the switch list and the very specific, and this, that, and the other.
Get this car number, leave it in the 3rd track of this yard, whereas at Providence Northern it's just take
Take
3
some cars and put them up.
cars.
Yeah.
Sort them by color.
Yeah.
Get an orangish colored boxcar.
We've done you gotta drop off 3 auto parts cars and 3 reefers, and it's like, well, I have 6 box cars. Like, yep, good enough.
Jeez.
Yeah, but I'm going off with the specific numbers, and everybody's,
Everyone's like, rivet counter, blah, blah, blah.
blah, blah, rivet counter, blah, blah, blah. And already I'm kind of becoming, I'm trying not, I'm not being, the complete jack.
Yeah, you are. Just kidding.
I'm trying not to be. I know it happens at times.
But I mean, you always are.
But I'm already
Right.
getting kind of that reputation at the club just because the narrow gauge run is like the only system on the layout because it's only run by one person. It does run on a schedule. It does have switch lists made for it. It does have card order operations.
Because no
And it is-
one's gonna F with it.
Yeah, because I know that nobody's going to screw with it because there's only one locomotive on it and it's mine. And nobody else knows how to operate it. But, I already kind of have that reputation of, doing all this stuff. And the other thing is I do some of the work. Whereas other guys are usually, we should do some work here. I just kind of show up and do it.
Yeah.
Here's a steam shovel. I need to paint it. I need to put it with this conveyor belt and make a coal transfer between the narrow gauge and the standard gauge in Parker. Next week, it's done. And I quite like the look of it.
Do you have a picture of it?
I don't. But
Damn it.
that would be planning ahead, which is something that I still don't do well. But so that's being established. And then the most interesting piece of news I will save till later.
Come on, Ghost.
Alright. Spoilers.
What the?
Spoilers.
Alright. I don't have any news because I haven't been down to the NBW. I've been too busy. Lee is here and Johnson's in his box.
Cool.
Bam, is he on his plywood?
Yeah, Lee's on his plywood.
I'll
play that right now on my guitar.
No,
I'm
don't.
kidding. I will not do that.
So yeah, I am just slowly waiting for the whatchamacallit? I'm waiting for Douglas so that I can attach it to everything else,
Yes, and just finish Douglas.
and then have the route done asterisk except for the
Gorge.
no, like all the track work done aside from narrow gauge, except for the northern passage, the old main, which is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm not making you guys do it,
Thank God.
unless you piss me off.
You still need to send it to me so I can ATLS that
Yeah.
Hey, I already ATLS. Oh my God.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh my God! Thank the Lord!
ATLS.
Thank the Lord for Steven Goskowski.
What?
Yes, the Patriots were down 24-26 with 6 seconds left, and they were not particularly close to the field goal. And Steven Goskowski comes out and kicks a field goal.
Woohoo!
And wins the game with 1 second on the clock.
Let's go.
Woo.
Lots of good football stuff lately.
Excuse
you
me.
know.
I
Yeah,
need
but-
to.
Yeah,
Jay,
you
you missed a couple of things that still need to get ATLS, so I
What
volunteered.
did I miss?
Some
I
stuff.
mean, I know it was the
Everything.
crossing coming in Detroit from Sugar Creek.
You missed that one, and then Ellis put in another one. I watched him put in a couple more crossings.
I
Were you
fixed
just sitting? Were you just sitting?
What?
You were just sitting next to him, like, should put a crossing there.
No, I was watching the zombie train, and he put in a couple crossings, and like he said, I still have no idea how to ATLS, so I left a comment. I'll do it.
I'll teach you eventually, Ellis.
I
I
don't really care. That's the biggest problem here. I could probably learn it fairly quickly, but it's like, yeah, I've got other things to
It's
do.
not rocket surgery.
I know it's not.
But he has us to do things for him.
If I were to
Exactly.
build the Iron Horseman Railway by myself, I would go mad.
Yeah.
And I very nearly am doing it anyways.
Speaking of,
With all the trees.
Yeah.
hey, that's different. You're using trees.
God.
What?
The Pats with 1 second remaining just tried an onside kick, just for the hell of it.
Alright. What was I gonna? But yeah, you know, lots of trains building madness.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I've got a
slightly
little
going
thing.
insane. Wishing just stuff would be done. That's
Yeah.
kind of me with the Davenport Southern right now.
That's me with
Yep.
the Logan. So,
Yeah, well, at least you don't have deadlines.
Yeah.
that's true.
I mean, as much
Speaking
as
of
I-
which, we actually have a podcast on that day after Christmas.
oh, we do.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, sweet.
I looked forward, so we're gonna have Christmas podcast like we had Halloween podcast.
Oh,
Awesome.
Christmas train. Oh, Christmas train.
Sort of.
Asterisk.
I mean.
And which is
insert
also
holiday here.
the first,
insert holiday here.
Which is also
Doing
the start of season 1B, I guess.
1B.
No, it's the start of the ending of season 1. We just had a mid-season break.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
read this. Will,
We have season
but-
1A and season 1B.
May I go with my dial control?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you do your stuff, and I'll do my trains stuff.
Alright, so nothing new model railroad on that side of things.
Wow.
But on the V scale side of things, I've got, well, as you remember, if I don't know if you remember the Monticello subdivision.
Yeah.
What?
I've finally started working on that. I have only little bits of it worked on right now. I have a gigantic yard.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Define gigantic.
Like
Our skill of West Colton.
I think
to
there's more
the-
than 20 tracks.
Jesus.
Damn,
They
son.
are and they're really long tracks because there are really long trains that will be pulled on this
Yeah,
route.
son.
You know
Which
what?
It's supposed to be completely multiplayer compatible.
You know what I think would be interesting for a multiplayer session or just for something to do? If you
Yes.
if you built a yard that was essentially like Selkirk Yard and everything else was AI driven and it was just the yard.
Oh, just switching?
Yeah, it's just like, you know, you are
That'd be
in control of the robo switchers and you have to
Oh,
set up these
yeah.
trains.
I am the
Like you're like
It's too
The
bad hump
dispatcher
yards don't work that well in
yard.
trains.
I
They
mean,
kind of do.
They kind of do, but the switch locking will screw you up.
Yeah, it will.
yeah. Hey, Wobbled.
But I've got, you know, it's a lot of TUFC trains on this route.
Yeah,
And-
build a giant trailer yard somewhere.
Yeah, I plan on it. I also plan on building a giant container yard for intermodal trains,
Jesus.
Build an
auto
into
racks,
logistics
and all
center.
kinds of. It's like a modern day freight line, pretty much, and Amtrak runs on it. So
Scrub.
there's that. There's a high speed limit of 100 miles an hour on it.
Damn, son.
I can't do you.
Yeah, exactly. And I plan for this route to be long.
Oh my.
Like, how many...
Like
okay.
Oregon Southern or Davenport Southern wrong.
Like,
Yeah. Is it?
I think, I don't know, maybe
Because the
longer.
Davenport Southern is about... like, 55 miles complete, north to south.
But
Oh, mine's gonna be much longer than that.
Oh my god.
mine is like
Like, I'm gonna aim
Yeah.
for maybe 80 miles for this one because
Jesus.
I want it to be a big route.
Alright, dude. Good
I mean-
luck.
Yeah, good luck.
yeah.
I need to see
Hey, if
I need to
JDur
see
can
how
do
long
it, I can do it.
once I attach Douglas, I need to see how long the Iron Horseman route is. The long way.
Yeah, I'll
I need
give
to,
you that.
I need to try the short way and the long way.
I'll give you that way of I'll give you that
The truck.
go down rule thing that we all use.
Oh yeah, that too.
What are you doing, Wobbled?
I also need the truck.
Yeah,
Truck.
the super speed truck that can go
Oh,
80
truck.
miles per hour.
Oh yeah, the super speed truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meow.
Anyways, that covers
What about the
everything
Jet Slut?
on my side of things.
All right.
Yes. All right.
Hmm.
Look, sort of
What,
going
does
back-
anybody have anything else?
Yeah, I have stuff.
I do.
I have lots
Alright,
of
go
stuff.
ahead.
All right, so sort of going back to
I went on Gmod once.
yeah.
Oh
go-
god, we should talk about that.
Oh yeah.
We should talk about
Yeah.
the Iron Horseman Cadillac and Pain.
Yeah.
All right,
The pain of the Iron Horseman Cadillac.
Boo.
Oh,
We don't boo him. We don't boo
No,
him.
I'm booing
He
you.
that was a terrible pun.
gave us-
Wobbled. You're bad, and you should feel bad.
Fair enough.
What did Bible do this?
Well, sort of going back.
What did Bible do this time?
Never mind. Moving
Yeah,
along.
No, Gilles, what did I do?
Yeah, it's in
I
there.
don't know.
But
Why does he sound like 3?
okay.
I got some popsicles in my basement.
I'm trying to do a Jelly's voice.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, Jader.
Right. So sort of going back to Trains Madness. I wish things were done. That's how I feel with the Davenport Southern. It's just, I mean, I love
I
it.
understand the feeling, man.
I love it,
I do.
but it's
It's just a pain in the butt to work on sometimes.
yeah. I mean, I guess-
Jader, you've worked on this for like a year now.
I know, but considering I want to, I mean, the main reason I'm getting kind of ticked with it is the freaking narrow gauge. It's such a mess.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Tell me how you really feel.
I keep saying, I keep being, thinking about what my next build could be, but I'll talk about that later.
JDur, what do you mean by it's such a mess? Like, is it just...
I don't know, like,
build?
where... Like, yesterday I put in just kind of, like, I don't know, just... I wanted...
Like, you're running out of ideas to put?
No, I'm not running out of ideas.
He's running out of motivation.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm running out of ideas and, all that stuff. And
You're
I put in
probably running out of objects to put down.
Well, that too. And,
Jesus Christ.
But what I might end up doing...
I'm gonna be afraid to download the dependency pack for this route.
Yeah. You are not... I mean, it's mostly on the download station, but that kind of makes it worse.
Make
Are there any friggin' 16 megabyte grain elevators?
I'm sorry. Why'd you make this... Okay. I love being wild.
JDur, I like how you always somehow tend to find buildings that are like
Huge.
gigantic.
They're all... Milky, back me up here.
What?
No.
Well, I started school and the girls they smiled. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, Dave Snow buildings.
This
too.
stuff is
my life, I love.
not computer friendly.
Dun, dun.
I'm
huge and the babes go wild.
I'm huge. Alright, continue.
We've already been copywritten.
Let's hope not.
But because they're going to copyright us?
Not by
Because
Smith.
Can't sing to save our lives. I mean, maybe Ellis, but...
Hello.
Oh, come on.
This is actually kind of a cool texture.
It's like a...
Okay.
Don't worry, comrade.
But, I was at my grandparents' today just kind of thinking about, the Davenport Southern and what I'm going to do with it. And then I figured, not even figured, but I just felt like drawing up a map for a new route. And, I put a picture of it in the Iron Horseman chat a couple hours ago. Ellis, if you could find that and hold that up to the camera, please.
Yeah, that's how the Monticello subdivision came. I just kind of drew something down in the middle of the history class.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay.
The effects of boredom.
And the teacher came by and was like, "What is that?" I said, "Something." And she's like, "What is it?" I said, "It's gonna be a route in my game." And she's like, "What
Alright.
game?" I said,
That's nice, dear.
"Yeah,
Greasy.
Goodness.
It was like one of the most.
Jesus.
It was like one of the most awkward conversations I've ever had."
Jesus. What? Right. But, yeah, long story short, whatever, but, can't talk today. I drew up the map based on, I just like, shut up. Why won't? Do you want another point for just...
Red.
JDur Shams, holy crap.
Yeah.
Throw the other one out the airlock.
Oh, well, that looks bad. That looks bad.
You look bad.
Face is bad.
CFU.
I'll fix it, don't worry.
Okay.
We'll train.
The coal train runs on whole grain, baby.
Woo!
Anyway, I took inspiration from Ohio and sort of my old Ohio Central route that I had a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I gave you just what I needed, just what I needed.
I need
Just
someone to
what I
please.
What do you want about?
What?
Okay, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna go through with this. Like, just kind of
Don't go through with it, JDur. You're too young.
Wow.
Just make
That got really dark.
I don't know. Maybe I'll
That
just
escalated
make the
quickly.
Davenport Southern operational, at least so you can run everything, and then start working on this.
Yeah.
Entirely sure yet.
Yeah. I did play around with the Davenport Southern when I got it. It was fun.
Yeah, it is a nice route, but I feel like it's just, I don't know, getting too much to handle and too complex. I don't know.
I made a custom boxcar in Gmod
I think I know what I'm gonna do. Guys.
TBA, I'm not done yet.
Well, I mean, you weren't saying anything, so I just said something real quick.
Wonderful. But yeah, this is sort of a Davenport Southern 2.0 sort of kind of deal.
Kind of, yeah.
But I have a mix of practically everything. I got the Ohio Central line, I got the North-South NS line, some other stuff. I got the Hocking Valley Scenic Railway on here. I'm gonna do that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. All right.
Wonderful.
They removed it.
Excellent. Yeah.
They got rid of that, and now
They changed all the voices because they add voices They added voices for the other commands, so to make them match up, they just redid all the voices.
Attack the D point.
Attention to the designated grid square.
What?
Yeah.
What?
You've never heard that?
I don't think he's laughing about
We've completely run out of ideas, so go with the most nondescript and at the same time oddly specific thing we've ever put in the game.
Attack the D point.
Put attention to the designated grid square.
What about
That's literally what it says. It says attention to the designated grid square.
Attention to the designated grid square.
They got rid of my wonderful. Now it just says awesome, and I'm like, that's lame.
Awesome.
Awesome. Wicked
voice.
awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, he goes awesome. I'm
Awesome.
Alright. Anyways.
But yeah, I'm
This is an
tempted
War
to.
Thunder podcast.
JDur.
What?
Look, safety stripes.
Sweet. But I'm tempted to just wrap up the Davenport Southern, and wrap up the Davenport Southern, send it out to everyone in the group, and then start on this. Which is it's going to be a literal.
Hi, kitties. Hi, you almost got to steal your
Hi, cuties.
This is complex, but it's not Davenport Southern complex. I hope.
Or even Southern, for that matter.
Oh God.
Peter, you can do it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess next podcast I'll have an update if I've started this or not. Somebody else
can do it.
It's electric.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll pick up the torch too if JDur's done.
torch.
Right.
Be careful, it burns.
Careful, it's hot.
It
Milky.
burns.
Scorch his hand.
But anyways, we took a cubby photo for the Iron Horseman Railroad, so we
Oh
forget.
yeah, Weibel, you should have been there. You should have.
Yeah,
had
you
4
should've.
cents.
Well, I was too busy working on the rail train, so...
No.
Wrecked.
What we did pretty much is we got our best entrance out, and
Damn it! I should have been there.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, you should.
It was just
Well,
me,
sorry, football. I'm
It-
sorry, football
it was
takes
just
up
me.
all my life.
it was just me, Milky, TJ, and Kavan. And
Okay,
then
all the
then-
no lives here.
Oh.
Oh!
Hey, I wasn't
Oh.
there.
Oh! 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 Oh!
but we had a whole transfer stop full of engines, and the 4 of us on.
yeah, and
TJ was standing up. Kavan was on my British 1400 class, and
I was sitting on the front pilot of the EBT.
I was too.
The Erbit.
Yeah,
And we came,
Ebbit.
we
and then
came,
the engines from left to right. Milky's
unit.
unit daylight, TJ's B&O's.
Unit. Aww, JDur, look at this!
Hang on. Milky's 1500, TJ's SRNRL rail bus, the EBT 15, Milky's daylight F7. One of maybe 4 Ohio Central ST40s I have, and then the Strasbourg switcher I made for TJ that day.
Yep, it was a pretty good day.
Wonderful.
It's a very special day.
It would have been better if Cole was
Get
in
better and better.
Well, you went around when we took it.
Everybody say
They could have used more
Yeah.
Cadillac.
That's a reference nobody gets.
Yep.
it. Put Ellis's Cadillac on the track in front, right by the camera.
Meep meep.
And something else I recently found out about this new railroad manufacturer that has come out with.
No, Mine.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Fight,
wait,
fight,
down.
fight.
Fight.
Whoa.
Fight.
Shots fired.
I put this down first.
Oh.
But
Wait.
Milky took it.
No. Well, I'm taking it back.
Point for stealing.
Wait. Who has more points right now?
Milky. No,
Milky.
Weibel.
No?
Oh, you both have the same amount. Okay.
Tied.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm taking it because I had it
continue-
first.
Oh,
Continue
no.
fighting the death.
I had
Fight.
it first.
Fight.
Fight.
Okay, hold on. I gotta,
How about you try to say it at the same
who
time?
builds better routes?
Me.
That is not
Well,
a contest.
there's a new manufacturer called.
Continue.
Scale trains.
There's a new
Scale
manufacturer in HO scale called Scale Trains, and they've come out with a number of
And they
products
suck.
that should be
That's
released
goodbye.
soon. Namely, things that are UP.
You guys should try to do it in
Goodbye.
tandem. Like seriously.
No.
Yeah.
Tank cars.
They already are.
Tenders.
Well then.
BN.
Milky's just listing things randomly. I was actually going to go into the pros and cons of this and how it reveals stuff about the
Ribbit
hobby.
count. They have the Whippet
No, you
counter version of everything and a museum quality.
Okay, just let Milky finish with his, and then I'll actually do a good one.
Oh.
Wow.
Shots fired!
Well, screw you too, Weibold.
You stole my thing!
I'm the one that put it down.
Okay,
You-
Milky will put a crappy one down, and then Weibel will gloss over it and make it a lot better.
Wow.
Wow. TB.
Why did I go wow? That's mean to Milky.
I like how you were like, oh, a compliment, damn it.
I mean, I'm really disappointed.
That's mean to Milky.
Go home, Weibold.
Also,
You're
thank you,
drunk.
but that's mean to Milky. Although I had it first.
I am on the dock
Yeah.
first.
All right.
I had it
Oh, for
first.
goodness sake. I don't
How did
care
you
who
hear
does
about
it.
How about that? How did you hear about it?
I heard it through YouTube. So,
I got an email directly from Model Railroader.
okay.
Oh, look at you, I'm so special getting emails.
Oh. Schwartzberg.
Email is for old people. I'm.
Oh!
Wow. Way to make everyone feel good, TBA.
I better call the fire. I better call the fire department because that was a burn. Oh.
Actually, it was just an objective statement.
Wow. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
I wonder
So,
how many
Well,
points
then,
I have
Mister,
now.
I have this first. You can have the torch.
Okay. I will then. Anyway.
Good person here and step away.
Okay. I'll do it then. So there's a new model train manufacturer out called Scale Trains, and though they haven't announced very much yet, they have announced one product in particular that's grabbing a lot of people's attention, and that is the Union Pacific Big Blow turbines.
Which are
And-
also known as...
Glass.
Bird
Yeah, the
cookers.
grass turbines.
Bird cookers.
But yeah. And they've got two basic versions of this that they're selling. One is called the museum quality, and one is called the rivet counter. And this is a big selling point of these guys. And from the models that I've seen, they're very nice looking models. However, they are also very expensive models.
Ka-ching,
Yeah,
ka-ching.
So none of these are out yet, so none of them really know how they perform, but the details are very nice. Lots of separately applied wire details like grab irons.
Oh yeah, they look
On the
very.
museum quality version.
All the grates are not just molded into the plastic, they are actually cavities that are covered over in metal etched grating.
and they
All
have
the
one.
uncoupling levers are included separately. All the lights, the marker lights, number boards, everything like that works. And on the museum quality models, the doors open, the turbine fans actually spin.
No way.
Well, that's cool.
That's way.
The MU unit, the MU connection bus between the two units can actually be disconnected and reconnected. So they basically run on the same decoder. They run on the same decoder, but you can disconnect it and reconnect it like you would
So it's
an
just
MU.
like the RLCMU.
Basically, yeah. They've
Except
got
it-
lighted control
except
panels.
totally
They've got
another-
selectable white, red, and green class lights, and they've got Loc sound as well as their own brand of sound. Actually, no, sorry, they just have Loc sound decoders in them,
And
Awesome.
they have one. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
which
They
are
have-
quite very, very nice.
And they also have one number specific details. Like this number has, this number has something else.
Yeah.
Quality.
But essentially, it's an interesting move for a manufacturer immediately out of the gate to produce something that is Their
Incredibly
marketing
expensive.
it is incredibly expensive. However, they're not just marketing it as their first model. They're marketing it as a scale replica or, a museum quality model. And it's actually, they have pictures of what it's shipped to. It's shipped to you in a really nice, leather, it's probably not actual leather, but
Briefcase.
a leather case with, foam inserts inside to carry the A unit, the B unit, and the fuel tender with little brass hasps that close and latch this case.
How much is this thing?
Yeah, that's
The
what I'm
engine,
wondering.
there are three versions of the engine. There is the, here's the museum quality, which is the highest quality one, is 724
Oh my god.
for the A, B, and fuel tender. And again, that's with all the features, including rotating fans inside the actual engine. The rivet counter non-sound version, which is kind of their standard range, I suppose, is rivet counter, but it still looks very good, is 424.
Yeah.
And the DCC and Loc sound rivet counter is 574 for the A, B, and fuel tender.
Damn, son.
Which, again, bold move by these guys, but I hope they do well. They do look like very nice models, and honestly, if they were to produce something that I would have interest in, I think I might go for it.
For those of you that are interested, there will be a link down in the cargoes to
Yes.
scale trains.
Yes.
Yes.
Support new manufacturers.
Support
Are
new
these
and
made in
local
America?
manufacturers. Let's see these guys do well.
Yeah,
It's made in America, probably not. Thanks, Obama.
it is. The guy that started the company was in the model railroad industry for a while before this. So
But yeah, so currently products that they have announced, they have a boxcar kit.
yeah,
It
I
is a
can't wait
modern
for that.
TTX style high cube boxcar. They have a GATX leasing crude oil tanker,
Boom.
which is in their rivet counter series. Yeah, it's one of the newer ones. It's not one of the explodey ones. Oh no, actually, Trinity Rail has built thousands of 31K crude oil tank cars, unit trains with 100 plus cars deliver crude from the back in the oil fields.
No, they're
So they are
totally
the back end
exploding
crude
ones.
boom tankers.
It's the explodies.
They do have rotating the bearing caps, the roller bearing caps, like on the
Oh
outside.
wow.
They actually
Oh.
rotate with the wheels. And then the other product that they have besides those two, the big blows, they're also making a set of two fuel tenders that are Union Pacific steam excursion
stuff.
post-2006 water tenders,
Yeah.
which is the one that says Union Pacific and then the one with the flag on it.
Mm.
Oh, did I screw up the...
And the boxcar kits are
Ow.
$18 a piece. They're really cheap.
Which is not bad for something that...
High
Their
quality.
boxcars, honestly, they don't look as good. I'll be completely honest here. I don't think the boxcars look as good. That might just be a function of it's a kit.
Yeah.
But when compared especially to the diesels, they don't look as good. The grab irons aren't separate and all this kind of stuff. It might be a kit. It might just be, cheaper. It might be a different price range, all that kind of stuff.
So they're just like, okay, we made a really expensive engine. We need something people can actually afford that aren't.
Yeah.
We need
aren't
something
so
people can
expensive.
afford. So if you guys are into Union Pacific stuff, if you're modeling modern era oil transportation or Union Pacific excursions or 1950s UP turbine haulers,
Or,
this is a good stuff to look into.
or general merchandise.
Yeah, but this is their first stuff. I mean, they're
Yeah.
This is some of their
hopefully
first
gonna be
stuff.
more things from them, and
And that, I think, is my closing remark. And Milky, if you want to make one as well. My closing remark is I'm excited to see what these guys have to produce in the future.
yeah,
Mhm.
They look like they're making some nice stuff, and if they were to make some stuff that is,
Make like a-
specifically in my case, Rio Grande, I'd probably be interested in it. It looks
Yeah.
nice.
I agree with Weibold here, and if they made something really cool that's so Pacific, I might go for it as well.
I still want that
meh.
BLI. I still want that BLI Y6.
You don't have a railroad club though to run it. Which,
By the way,
I'm
I
not
have a
surprised there isn't one around there somewhere.
anime.
Okay, well, is that it?
Yeah, who's got what?
I have
I don't mean anything after that.
not much for model railroading. I finished my effing coal loader. And
Yay!
Oh,
I forgot. I'll talk more about this next week. But
okay.
I decided to plan out an extension, an industrial extension for my layout,
Well,
and long story, I planned this out in Scarm that Milky told me about. It's gonna be long story short, it's gonna be expensive.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Just in switches, about $200-something just in switches.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Access to my.
Thanks, Easy Track.
Yeah, that's why I went with Flex Track for my for the most part.
Yeah.
Going to.
And then Gmod. I made a center cab.
Yay!
I know
Yeah.
I think the door.
If you go to my Steam page, I put a
There's a link to it in the cargoes.
go to my Steam page. Hold it up to the camera.
Istim.
Oh, blah 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 blah.
But I made this. What is that noise? Okay.
Never mind, no noise.
Something
Kitchen
that's quiet
activity.
now.
It's
Whoever it was.
kitchen activity.
It was exterminated.
Exterminate.
Exterminate the doctor.
But I made the center cab. I decided to make something for TJ's birthday, even though it's maybe a couple weeks late. So I made the Strasbourg SW8, and it turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to.
Huh.
It's good.
Well, it worked.
Yeah, and then I made a caboose, but I don't have a picture of the caboose.
Busta.
Gusta.
I made a Southern Dash 9, sort of a what if type deal. Like, if
What
if
if?
this didn't happen.
Yeah.
Well.
Somebody had a Tommy Thomas.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, I saw that
It was awesome.
on your Steam
What was
page.
that?
I think the eyes moved and stuff, but I'm not sure.
Do, 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 do.
You just put Thomas on.
It looks so funny too.
Yeah. And then somebody had I think it was Western Pacific, but not entirely sure, GP20.
Yeah, it probably was.
It might have been. I mean, it looked like it, but it didn't say Western Pacific on the side. Or at least inside.
That's fun. Oh.
What?
The face on the Tommy Thomas is
it's creamsicle.
scary.
I know.
It is a funny idea, though, to make a Tommy engine.
Yeah, it's
But
really,
actually, I would not be surprised if that was very hard to make.
probably
Those
was.
rods.
Yeah.
To
And then
replicate the way those work, that's probably harder than it is just to do a normal engine.
Yeah, and then the power switch on the top of the cab, that works.
Oh my god,
Yeah, it's really nice.
that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And then my next, or one of my upcoming projects, I'm gonna make for Gmod 1 gauge the White Pass and Yukon DL535E.
Oh, have fun with that.
Yeah. What is this?
I may actually need one of those.
I still need to build my 06.
Wait, which version? Which version?
I don't know. Maybe both. The wide cab one and the non-wide cab one that kind of looks like an Alco.
Yeah,
Can I have-
I think the Alco looking one I was gonna build at one point and paint it in Rio Grande colors.
Is it gonna be 1 gauge?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
They're the 3-foot gauge, the two types of 3-foot gauge diesels that White Pass had.
Well, yeah, no, I know. I'm just asking if you were gonna build it that way.
Well, no, one of the three. They have the wide cab, or Jesus Christ, and ping is going
The
to.
wad cab.
Yeah, they have the wide cabs. They have the normal looking ones, and they have the shovel nose ones.
But they really don't have the wide cabs. Those aren't there. They don't exist.
Which one? What?
Yeah, they do. Let me go find one.
I swear to God, the wide cab.
They
diesels in
exist.
The White Pass
All
don't
the
exist.
cabs are the same width. When you say wide cab, do you mean wide hood?
No, wait. What?
It looks like a freaking.
Is it the one that sort of has the
cab.
front like the front like the Black Beetle?
No. Let me. Well, yeah. The shovel nose is the Black Beetle looking. Oh,
Yeah.
here it is.
The F units. No.
No,
Oh,
not
that's right.
quite.
There's that one. That's the Black Beetle one. Is the shovel nosed.
Here's the wide cab one.
This is the wide cab one. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
It's derpy because it's narrow gauge.
Is this the one that just looks like a modern, like a triclop?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is.
It's funny.
This is
It
the
looks
wide-
It legitimately looks like a model, like a 7.5 inch gauge.
Except we're actually standing in the cars.
It doesn't. See, JDur, I don't think wide cab is the right terminology because the cab looks like to be the same width as the
Well,
other two.
Yeah, but it's
The
called,
hood is the wide part.
Yeah, but it's called a wide cab.
Why? Is it
I don't-
actually called a wide cab?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Canada.
Oh
Okay.
shoot!
Sorry, I didn't-
Yeah, that does.
I'm just thinking
That's
if
like
that's
their
actually what it's
freight
called, then
engine.
kudos to you because I would have got that wrong.
Probably why they have those, because Canada.
That's like their freight engine. That does exist. It actually does.
I'm
It is
blaming
there.
Canada.
I like
forgot
how it's
about
just
it.
blue.
Yeah.
Oh, Canada!
Da, 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 da.
Would be,
Yeah, it just
And-
looks
and-
like you took like a Dash 8 and shrunk it down.
Exactly.
and put Alco parts on it.
Yeah.
Can I have it?
And made it go.
I'm gonna build it. I don't need it. I'm gonna build it. Eventually. And then, and I want to build Ivan at some point.
I've been.
Don't know when I'm gonna do that, but at some point.
I've been working on the rails.
Alright.
And then at the moment, Weibold and, well, Weibold was helping me, but then he left. Okay. Wow.
Yes.
Great team effort, Weibold. Great job.
Well,
Good job.
you didn't seem to want my help, so I left.
Have I given him a point for being in Gmod?
Yes.
You gave both of us points.
Just making sure.
Otherwise, I would be getting very mad at him.
Yeah, well.
But yes, you've already given us the points.
But, yeah, at least I'm working on right now, Georgetown Loop 130, or whatever it's called. Did I get that right, Weibold?
It's 130 or 140.
Yeah, I'll put the MU thing so I can have two of them. Run them together. One gauge diesel hype.
Maybe I'd come on and see some of these someday. I wonder if
Should.
I wonder if the 1 gauge trains can fit through a Stargate.
Maybe.
This is why we need Stargates on the server.
No,
Yep.
Why
no,
not?
Yeah.
because Stargates. No, this is a train server, not a Stargate server.
Okay, but you don't run the server, so you can't make that choice.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but you
oh,
can,
oh,
you can say whatever you want. Well, I don't run the server either, so I can't make that choice.
Yeah, it's
I
all
just
up
want
to-
Stargates.
It's all up to Kebon and Trish.
No, it's more like it's up to Drew. to tech that.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. I want to put my trains through Stargates. It would give me a reason to come on the server sometimes.
More than you already do.
And by trains, you mean Cadillac, because you don't have any trains.
Well, no, but like, if I could fit a 1 gauge train through a Stargate, I
You
would start
don't.
asking for
Probably.
alcos.
You probably could. Can I have your alcohol?
Anyways,
Don't be a crayfish.
what?
He's dead.
That's all I've got.
Yeah,
That-
I don't
that's-
have very much.
yeah.
I have a couple of very very prototype ideas, or not prototype, but very rough ideas of what I could theoretically do for a next map once I get the stupid Iron Horseman route done, and something that I could build that's completely freelance, so I can make it multiplayer compatible. But I don't know.
Elaborate.
I don't know. I'll elaborate a little bit later. The podcast is going.
Kitchen noise.
What's the word?
Rubber. Okay.
Okay, then.
Oops. I'm just trying to
Oh.
rearrange the terminations here. Let me see.
What?
Bible.
Level's very quiet. I'm concerned.
Yes.
Dun 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 dun
Dun dun. Dun dun.
Okay, no.
Dun 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 dun
dun.
dun. Dun 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 dun.
All right.
Dun 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 dun.
Shut up.
Okay, TBOgeles.
All right. Well, my basic ideas and things aside, we've got some Iron Horseman stuff to take care of.
Oh yeah.
Not on the podcast.
The Cadillac ride with all the.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's really chit chat worthy. Anyways, we just had a fun ride. I came on the server and drove around. We
Yeah.
had some people and we talked about the Iron Horseman Chronicles.
Talk
So
about the.
basically, keep the constructive criticism coming. If you've had anything to say about the series, we want to hear it, as long as it isn't.
Yeah.
Sucky.
F you guys suck.
The Iron Horseman Chronicles sucks.
Yeah,
Tell us
Can't
why
voice.
if you say that.
yeah. Basically,
Yeah.
we want
Okay.
answers.
Yeah.
You want the truth? I want the truth. That's the wrong way around.
Yeah.
You want answers? I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
And what's the movie?
Well,
Crap.
Okay.
Forget the name.
Pulp Fiction.
No.
whatchamacallit?
JDur's getting a point for that.
No, we don't give him a point. For
I
that.
don't watch movies. Just you.
Yes, you do.
A
Don't
Few
watch
Good
movies
Men.
because you spend all your time in
Few
Gmod.
good men.
You.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We watched that in American Eagle System.
That wasn't what I
Yes.
thought it was. I
Yes,
watched the scene in creative writing. So yeah, that's my experience with it.
College.
Bible
No,
why
not in
you
college.
In the nose.
I'm trying to get in my creative writing class. Anyways,
Fixing him.
we got any maintenance away to take care of? Anything meta to talk about?
We need to make the Terminus shirts.
Yeah.
Terminus
And
what?
Iron Horseman
Oh,
shirts.
shirts. Yeah,
Iron-
yeah.
Iron Horseman shirts.
We need to get someone that's really good at Charles.
Oh yeah!
Just
I
get.
recently found out my great grandpa was a fireman on steam locomotives for Southern Pacific.
Whoa.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
Yeah, the railroad was big time. Like I think I read somewhere like 1 out of every 4 or 5 people was a railroad employee at a point in time. I
Well, we
can't
could-
remember when exactly.
I fixed Rainbow Doge.
What was wrong with him?
He was smushed.
Oh, okay.
He'd been distorted slightly. Now he looks more like his picture.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways,
More round.
I guess we're coming to the end of the line here.
yeah, we are.
He's-
Let me just set
Yes,
up
sir.
the terminations. Firstly, TBOgeles.
Little victories.
To Jilly's.
Secondly is JDur with 2 points. Davenport, Southern, Abandonnement,
Slash wrap up.
wrap up. R.I.P. Davenport Southern.
Well, more like
Wah, wah,
sit
wah.
on the shelf, sort of like the Terminus villain, kind of.
Yeah, except
Yeah.
that's dead.
Those
Why,
my nickel gate swoop.
why bold?
Yeah. I stand by my previous statement. Utah is DNRGW murderer.
Oh my god.
Blammo!
That's a picture. All right. What did it run into Superman or something?
It hit another one. In Utah.
Let me see.
Hey, shut up.
TB.
Milky with 1,
Fallout 4 is awesome.
and I can definitely stand behind that. But just as a final remark, once again, keep the comments on the Iron Horseman Chronicles flowing. We do check them out from time to time, and if you find any of us out in the wild, feel free to say hello.
Well, more like Gmod.
In the wild.
Yeah, pretending that we have lives. Anyways, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks, and
Bye bye.
happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy trip.
We can celebrate early just like everybody else.
Yeah.
40 days of
Au
Christmas.
revoir.
Oh, fuck.